Hello, friends. Welcome back to another evening of Dungeons and Dragons. We are here for some more fun in the dungeon.
And also the dragon.
Maybe there's a dragon in my house.
I'm
the dragon.
There actually is. His name is Smaug.
That's technically true.
Yeah.
Technically correct. But yeah, we're here once again for Princes of the Apocalypse, where we're going to fight some cult people in a cave, because we thought that was a good idea to do.
I made it on time tonight.
You made it on time. That's true. I forgot
you
that
are
happened.
awake.
I actually forgot that happened last week.
I did too until I went to watch the recap, and I went, wow, why are they... Oh, right.
Where the fuck am
I
I?
was like, why? Oh, yeah. That happened.
But yeah, we're here. So we're going to go around the table real quick, introduce ourselves, and then we'll do the recap and pop into the fun. I am Don, Boosted Gorilla, and I play White Claw, the Tabaxi Monk Man.
I'm Sarah, and I play Zephyra.
I'm John, and I play Raz.
I'm Mike, and I play Fizzlewick Glimmereye.
And I'm DJ. I'll be your DM. So last week, we left off in the room with the flowing mud pool, where you watched as Mudman.
Mudman!
Oh, my mic wasn't on.
Do it again?
Yeah, go ahead and do it again. Just we gotta get it.
I don't think it was on for my introduction or anything.
Oh.
I'm Sarah. I play Zephyra.
Also,
That's
Mudman!
it. Also, Mudman.
Mudman!
Thank you.
You saw Mudman playing with some mud boys.
Man, that's a bad one. That's not a good
Oh, I didn't. Damn it, Don. I didn't even think of it like that. Anyway.
I mean, it's not. It doesn't. It's meaningless. Mud Boys is nothing. I just, in general, that just doesn't sound good.
So,
Come back, Mudman!
why are you running, Mudman? Mudman, how do you respond to the allegations?
Oh, leave those mud boys alone. I was muted for that. We're fine.
So,
You're not.
oh no. So,
You always somehow end up with the broken one. I fixed it. Did you? You're muted currently.
what you don't see is
Just give me the.
what you don't see is as John's turning it on, he actually just headbutts it, and
Wait.
that's
Oh, we had it. It's that. It's the charging cable.
it's the wire. Yeah,
So yeah.
that might have been an aggressive shimmy.
Yeah, maybe not. There we go. There we go. Okay, now you hit it, so you can mute it.
Mudman.
And
One more time.
What?
all right.
It's fine. Put that one aside after I'll rewire that one more. It's actually melted.
It is. It's cursed.
It is cursed.
So, as you approached this group of mud people, Raz summoned, how many, was it 6 or 8 wolves? 8 wolves. On the other side of the mud flow, but also behind the elemental, or the mud people. The wolves pressed toward them, only the mud behind them, prevented them from moving. So the wolves just proceeded to tear through mud people. Ate not only the earth elemental that was there, but as well as all the mud people or mud boys that were around him.
It just never gets old.
It won't. It
doesn't.
really won't.
Just the more you say mud people, it just is better.
We should clarify that they were imps, right?
They were mud methods, yeah.
Okay.
So technically mud boys.
Yeah, they're
we're
mud
not
boys.
we're not incorrect.
So following that, you proceeded into the next room. As you were entering the next room, you heard loud clacking coming from inside. So Raz arranged the wolves into nice, neat, tight columns and entered in. It was at that moment that 8 hookars leapt out at everybody. There was a long, calculated battle that followed, and Fizzlewick killed the last hookar by sliding underneath of it in what's becoming classic Fizzlewick fashion now, swinging upward toward the hookar, destroying it. Following that, you began to look around a little bit more and explore the area. Fizzlewick, using Iron Fang, felt what he recognized as rhythmic tapping of hammers on metal through a wall to the north. Ahead of you at the end of this hallway, you saw another hallway with very bright purple light flooding out from behind it. That acted as a beacon, and you all decided to go toward it. As Raz entered the room first, there was a bit of a confusion effect that happened, but Raz was able to succeed and not be affected by it. Raz then told everybody else what was happening, warned them about the confusion effect that might happen, and then began to antagonize Zafira as we laid down for a rest. Right as everyone was laying down, Fizzlewick also sent over a clockwork cat to Zafira in remembrance of Fish. And we are going to pick up almost there. I'm going to need everyone but Sarah to leave the room.
Okay.
Oh,
Bye.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Crunch off camera.
Crunch on camera.
What
as
about
well.
Arthas? He's fine. Dead men tell no tales. Except.
Well, Nesgrim.
That's the name of. I was trying to say Nikolai, and I knew that wasn't right.
No, he hasn't told any tales yet.
No, not yet. So, while you're resting, taking your long rest, your consciousness awakens to a just think of it like a cloud floor. You're surrounded by clouds. It's a very cloudy area you're in, cloudy dimension space. As you're standing there looking around, you begin to see a figure rise from the clouds and begin flying toward you. And as this figure flies towards you, you recognize it as Fish, but with wings. It's a trestle that flies toward you, and Fish approaches you and goes, Zafira.
What?
I am Akadi, the god of air.
You're a cat.
This is my form, yes. I've come. You have proven that you are capable of using elemental air not for evil, but to maintain it. Because of that, I would like you to be my liaison to the Desserin Valley.
Me.
Yes. Air Ganassi have always carried my message well.
After all, everything I've failed to do?
Your failures and your commitment to continuing past them are what have proved you worthy. After all your loss, you never let it defeat you. You continued pushing forward in search.
I don't even know what I searched for.
You will find that. I'm trying to think of how to word this next part. The cult of elemental air, which you have met.
The howling hatred?
Yes, that's correct. The howling hatred. They will be performing a ritual soon, and many lives are in danger. That may be the first thing for you to seek out.
That I can do. They do not follow your path.
They do not. They follow the path of Yan Si Bin, the Prince of Elemental Air.
How do you spell that?
Yan, so Y-A-N
Y-A-N
hyphen C
C.
hyphen Bin, B-I-N.
Bin. Oh, okay.
I know it's it's exactly like it sounds, but if I said that, it wouldn't have been written
Yeah.
that way, right? She says, Yan Si Bin, like all princes of the elements, hope to destroy the material plane using their respective elements. You are in a position to stop them.
I suppose that is my goal then.
That is why I would like you to continue my work on the material plane. I will grant you, we'll say, I can't think of how to describe it, but basically air powers. And you will do my work on the material plane.
I think I can do that.
Good. When you awaken, there's not much left of the Temple of Black Earth. After you close the portal, be sure to exit quickly. Time will be of the essence. As you are traveling to Feathergale Spire, where you had met Thurl. You will meet another traveler to assist you. He also came from, we'll say, hard beginnings.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
Good. His name is quite peculiar. You'll recognize it. I know,
That word is
I know I said the
ruined.
P word.
And these powers that you've granted me, will I be able to protect my companions with them? Will I be stronger?
You will certainly be stronger. You will be far more prepared for the road that lies ahead. With my mission guiding you, let nothing stand in your way.
That's all I need.
Good. When you awaken, you will find yourself empowered. Then you see Fish, the Trestlin, begin to slowly back away.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Remember, let nothing stand in your way. And the clouds kind of begin to fade out. And then you're just waking up. And y'all can come back in now.
Oh, hold on, let me see if I can do the light thing. Oh,
Oh, they're coming.
A little bit more intelligent. Oh.
Hello, hello.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Arthas fell after you left.
Oh, that's fine.
Alrighty then.
Mm-hmm.
So as you all are waking up in this
We're back.
room flooded in purple light, as you open your eyes, you're not quite sure what time of day it is, but you all sense that something slightly different. And while in this cave that's completely closed off, you feel a gust of wind come through, and that is what wakes you all up.
Okay.
You're all awake?
I'll open my eyes because you can't do that.
Yep.
And I'll look around for Mr. Fizzlewick.
oh my goodness. I mean, he can open his eyes, it just won't accomplish
actually
anything.
do
It
anything.
won't help.
Makes no difference, yeah.
Still dark. Technically, it's always dark. It's dim light in this cave.
It is.
Yes.
Purple.
It's actually very bright.
I'll look over
It's fine.
at, my friend.
Her clothing
Friend.
is not what she went to sleep in.
Okay.
You see her
Pajamas.
Pajamas.
in proper armor, right?
Proper armor, you say? What does this armor look like?
It's definitely proper armor.
Uh-huh. Very good.
Super
Canon.
proper armor.
Is it
The most proper.
is it leather?
Snack sack.
Is it metal?
We didn't figure that out.
We sure didn't.
I'm glad my first question savaged you.
I'm
Well, you're
fairly
DMing.
certain it's chainmail.
Okay.
It's
So
I don't-
you're
is that considered heavy
Yeah.
armor? Got heavy armor.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
It
Alright.
should be in
Don't-
your equipment as to what, unless it didn't change.
Because of the way I did things, I didn't choose new equipment,
Gotcha.
so I don't know. Like, I think I sent you a message about it, but
Maybe. I might
Didn't-
not have seen it. I'm the worst.
didn't figure out armor or weapon.
Weapon? Whatever you'd like.
I did a thing and I didn't figure out what I'm wearing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you just go into D&D Beyond, you can adjust the equipment that way.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just add equipment. So
let's-
chainmail,
Sure.
and then a weapon. I need to know if you're using metal.
It doesn't matter.
It matters to me.
Yeah, I'm using metal. Whatever it is probably made of metal.
All right.
More than likely.
So yeah, I would see that she is now adorning metal armor, and just kind of chuckle very lightly to myself, almost in disdain. Mr. Fizzlewick, look.
Look with your fizzle eyes.
Yeah, we'll adjust the eye. What am I looking for?
She's wearing armor now, Mr. Fizzlewick. I don't think she liked being a cat.
I was never a cat.
You were a lion and a tiger.
I guess those count as cats.
You were two different cats.
Now we just need bears. Oh
Separate.
my.
I know.
I'm just gonna go up to Raz, pull out my bow,
Uh-huh.
just break it in half, and drop it.
I see you are abandoning something else now. How fitting. How committed you are.
I don't need it anymore.
Honestly, not even sure remotely what you need at this point.
Some armor and a weapon, definitely.
Seemingly some equipment.
I sent you the screenshot of what equipment you start with.
Oh, okay, nice, thank you.
So that way you can go ahead and...
Grab those.
So, what is this? What are we supposed to make of you now? In your fancy chainmail.
I see no difference.
You don't see things.
I don't detect a difference in temperature.
Let's just say
Good.
I'm done trying to please you. Or anyone.
That's good. You aren't doing very well.
I got that impression.
I think it is better to give up.
I have not given up.
You just said you have given up trying to impress me. Or please me.
I'm done trying. Doesn't mean I won't do it.
Bold. Let's see how that plays out, Cotton.
Hopefully Sarah can do this well enough to stand by it. Please.
First roll.
I'm sure you'll adjust to your newfound
I hope your first roll's a nat 20. I really...
abilities and features. I hope it's a 1.
Why do you hate me?
Is that severe? Well, look forward to seeing your new demonstrations. Whatever they may be.
I just feed Ramsey some snacks
Okay.
while this is happening, since I can't fucking see. So.
Yeah, you have no idea what's going on. You just hear shit. Yeah.
So this room, was there an additional exit out of it, or was it the singular path that we entered and then it concluded in a dead end?
So as you look around, you see there's a path to the north,
Okay.
northeast, and southeast.
Southeast is where we came in.
You came in from the north.
We came in from the north. Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah, I would just ensure that my bandages are still well affixed to my human skin.
Human.
And make sure Mr. Fizzlewick is ready for the day.
I'm ready. Yep.
All good, Mr. Fizzlewick?
Yep.
Let us go claim some more bones.
All right. Which direction?
Gotta bring that voice out a little bit.
Which direction you heading?
I will go to the south.
To the southeast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you approach and you get closer to this hallway and you look down, you see it does come to a dead end.
Okay.
And
There's
it comes-
nothing in it.
No, it's an empty hallway. It comes to a dead end about 30 feet after it starts.
Okay, so at least we know that we've cleared that way out then. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll turn around and go back towards the northeast.
Okay.
Nothing down there.
I'm gonna turn to Fizzlewick and pull out my 3+1 arrows that I still have. Say, do you need these?
I'll take them. Yeah.
Give those
I
to
respect
Fizzlewick.
that.
Yeah, I'll say those.
This
are
is
usable
already
in the
better.
crossbow.
Said the magic
You would
words.
just clip off the end of them and then they're a bolt.
Great. Thank you.
Gotta get back my charges. Ah, Oh,
Just a 6?
yeah.
Of course. Naturally.
Oh, boy. Here I go killing it.
Oh boy, here I go killing you.
That's actually just Raz.
It is.
I don't need the leather armor anymore.
So as you approach the northeast hallway, you see the path here ascends 20 feet towards the northeast. And as you walk up this path into the next room, you hear the dull roar of splashing, churning mud fills this cavern, the walls and ceiling of which are streaked with glittering veins of glowing violet crystal. A stream of mud pours through a gash in the roof, cascades down until it crashes onto a 10-foot high ledge, then tumbles over the ledge into a thin river of mud that flows out through a hole in the northeast corner. A stone staircase climbs up the ledge where a passage leads north. A tunnel on the lower level leads south. Where you are entering into this room, you are already on the ledge, so you don't have to go up the staircase. You are already on the ledge described.
So we would be going down the stairs if we were to go into the primary floor of this room.
Right. However, if you were to go north, you stay on the path.
Pathway. Okay. And then in terms of like this, the room itself, how large is it that we're looking out into for what's below us from this ledge?
40 feet by 20 feet.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that the entirety of my dark vision I'd be able to see. And
Yep.
I do not see any individuals in this room.
No, it's an empty room.
I'm going to temperature sense.
Mr. Cat Friend,
Yes.
do you feel anything in here?
Do I feel anything?
Is that how you feel?
Yes.
Yeah,
Interesting.
with temperature sense, you would sense the flow of the mud would be at a higher temperature than everything around it.
Okay. Hot mud.
Sounds like shit.
Would Trevor sense be
Very
enough?
warm.
You'd feel the whole river going, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, nothing else in any areas?
Not
him?
nearby, no.
Okay.
Yep. I'll
right.
confirm all I feel is that river.
So you continue north.
Yeah, I would stay on the ledge first.
Yeah.
Clear upper.
Yep.
So you continue north, and as you continue through this bendy hallway, you come upon the bridge that you
we
were
had
looking
seen.
at.
Okay.
Yep, but you're now eye
Sweet.
level walking across it.
Okay. How wide is the bridge, and does it look steady and stable?
The bridge, I'll say, is about 3 feet wide. Should be pretty steady and stable. Let me just make sure before I'm wrong. It is narrow, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. The bridge is 5 feet wide, has no railings, and spans a wide cavern that echoes no longer with strange clacking noises.
Okay. So I'll walk first,
Okay.
because if I fall, I can boots back up.
True.
Yeah. That's why I asked if it's a shitty bridge. Or you could go first.
Sure. If you have a bag of holding, does that the stuff you put in it doesn't weigh anything?
Correct. The bag of holding itself has its weight value. The items inside of the pocket dimension do not alter the weight value of the bag of holding itself.
Is there a way to put stuff in it from D&D Beyond, or do you just have to?
I mean,
I genuinely don't know. I'm not familiar enough with
It's
D&D
saying
Beyond
I'm
in like
overcarrying
that
capacity.
context for
you
your
shouldn't even have your own
encumbrance.
for this campaign.
I don't know. It's on. I guess I can fix it.
Yeah, go back to your managed character and you should be able to turn encumbrance off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go first then
Okay.
across the narrow bridge. You're
Is
fine.
anybody going with Raz or Raz alone?
I mean,
follow.
I'll follow.
I was gonna say I'll follow behind.
Because the bridge is made of stone, correct?
It's passes Stone Bridge, yep.
Okay, so yeah, I would. If you guys want to walk along, then since it's stone,
Yeah.
if it collapses,
It's
it was
gonna
going to collapse
consume
from
us,
just
yeah.
me anyway, and then I'll be fine because I'll rescue Fizzlewick.
Okay.
I can float, so
I don't care.
it's just
I can
you.
shadow step. I'm actually just going to shadow step across the bridge.
Okay. So as you walk across the bridge, you reach about the halfway point. When ahead of you on the other side, you see, probably at about the extent of your dark vision. No,
Okay.
definitely within your dark vision.
Okay.
Absolutely within it. You see what appeared to be a boulder begin to stand and move and shift. And as you approach closer, the boulder begins to come to the end of the bridge ahead of you.
I'm behind it
What do you mean?
because I shadow step.
shadow
How
step
long is the bridge? You can
That's
shadow step
fair.
60 feet.
Spin 40 feet long.
So then, yes,
good.
he can shadow
Yeah.
step behind.
So you're now
with it.
behind it. Yeah.
What am I looking at with my temperature eyes?
Alrighty then. So you now see the temperature. You would see it start to adjust as it became active.
Yeah,
it would've-
moves.
Sure.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm going to see it as a threat, and from behind it, I'm going to attempt to push it off the bridge.
I like that. Okay, you see that guy.
Ah, nice. I hate him.
I don't know how to. It's
What do you mean you hate?
It's
Look
a
at
boulder
him.
man.
It's like a cute little boulder man.
It's a boulder
It's a
man.
Danny DeVito rock.
He looks like Danny DeVito.
Yeah, he does look like Danny
Gonna
DeVito.
offer
Yeah.
us his
I
eggs.
am going to push him off the
Gonna
bridge.
push Danny DeVito off the
I am
bridge.
going to push Danny DeVito off of this bridge. I'm going to
Okay.
try.
We're
Alright,
how close are we to this?
We
Just
would have
curious.
walked probably like onto the bridge a few steps, so maybe like 30-ish feet, because the bridge is 40. So if we've walked like 10 to 15 feet onto the bridge,
Yeah, I'd say at about 20 feet is when he hit the pathway in the middle. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna push him.
Yep, sure am.
Make a strength check. Yep.
20 with bonus.
Hell yeah, you push him. So let's see. He falls off the. Sure does. He falls off.
does it give a size for the thing?
Medium.
Yeah,
He's
then you
gone.
can do it.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good night, sweet prince.
Good night, sweet princes of the apocalypse.
It does not say how high. Oh, 40 feet above, and falling damage is.
1d6 for every 10 feet, so,
So,
4d6.
Has he got wings? Because, like, I was going to leave.
He sure doesn't have wings. He's hitting that ground.
Is he taking the
Dude,
long
he's gonna
way?
hunt us and find us in the midst of combat in 2 rooms. And we're gonna get
I was gonna
fucked.
say, is he going to take the long way back?
So that's 14 damage he takes as he falls to the.
Come on.
You pushed the rock.
Yes, it was a threat, and now it's gone.
No, it was a rock.
As you walk to the bridge and begin to speak to them, you see on the other end of the bridge another one.
That's his wife.
Behind us.
Yes. I know.
Are you going to? Do we?
Do we hear it moving?
I'll say fizzle. Yeah, you hear it moving. Absolutely. It's stone beginning to move, so you would have heard
Yeah,
it move
like-
behind you as well, yeah.
Crumbling rocks.
Yeah, I'm gonna just turn and start backing up and like airplane signal this thing onto the bridge.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll walk and join you on the other ledge, the opposite side.
I'm trying to get
I'm
him onto
gonna-
the bridge.
Yeah,
Run.
that's why we're getting off the bridge.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I figured it might attack you.
That's why we're gonna go to the side you're on. It's the side from where we came from. It's behind
yeah,
us.
yeah,
Dom.
yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
That's
sorry.
why
I
we're
thought it was.
leaving.
Okay.
So y'all are running across the bridge to the other side. As you're doing that, you all begin to hear, and Fizzlewick, you feel the rock creature beginning to move more quickly. And at a certain point, it almost feels as though it's rolling across the bridge. As you turn around and look, it is indeed rolling across the bridge.
So the landing that we conclude on the opposite side, how
Right.
wide is that landing? And then what the fuck is over there?
About
Because
5 feet.
is there like a doorway? Because we can't all cram onto
Right.
that landing.
Yep.
Yeah, so the landing is 5 feet. It does open into a hallway. And the hallway ahead of you, you see, goes for 60 feet.
Okay.
How big is the door?
5 feet.
Can the rock?
Does it look like it would fit
Rockman
into
fit.
the doorway if it were rolling?
It's medium size, so,
So yes, it
yeah,
would. Cool.
Okay.
So I will stand and walk slowly on the bridge and wait until it's going to hit me, and then I'll boots behind it.
Okay.
I also have a plan as well.
Yeah, I'm just moving.
Sure. I am going to shadow step. Since this is a dim space, I can shadow step to the air because I did that in one of the other rooms.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait until it's close to Raz, shadow step, and kick at it from the side to attempt to knock it off
The
using
bridge.
its own force
Okay.
to, like,
Redirect it.
yes,
Got some
essentially.
fucking.
All right. So as Raz walks out onto the bridge, you see it begin to roll toward Raz. Go ahead and make your strength check to kick him off the bridge.
19.
Hits. Yeah. So you kick him off the bridge. I'm gonna say if he was 20 feet, he traveled 10 feet into the wall and then 40 feet down. So he's gonna take 5d6 because the rolling
Sure.
damage
Yeah,
into
angle.
the wall.
Playing mini golf.
8. So that's 16. 21 damage.
Very good.
He falls, hits the wall, and then falls to the cave floor.
And then I'll shadow step back to the bridge while I'm falling.
Okay. All right, and
No more rock.
Well done, Mr. Cat.
Thank you.
Seems you're becoming a well-suited member of this grouping of Mr. Fizzlewick and I.
Are there not 3 of you?
No,
No,
there's just Mr. Fizzlewick and I.
just the 2.
She's around,
All right. Sure.
doing her best, she says.
Fine. Okay. Well, then let's continue now that these rocks have been dealt with.
Indeed.
So as you continue into the hallway ahead of you, you continue going north. You soon come upon the path forks to the left. It forks to the left going northwest and then continues north.
Okay.
From where you are, you would be able to see into both rooms.
Okay.
So, in the first room, you see the walls of this cavern are broken at regular intervals by small alcoves, each of which holds a shard of glowing violet crystal. 4 earth cultists are here. Each one kneels or sits in front of an alcove in a way that suggests a form of meditation. And then in the room to the north, you see boulders have been used to build crude, roofless enclosures similar to pens, 3 to the north and 3 to the south. Odd saddles and harnesses are piled in the middle of the cave, while spears and goads lean against the walls. And that's the room to the north.
Is it a goat that's spelled incorrectly?
Yes.
It says goad. G-O-A-D.
I'll look it up.
Gold.
That's like to antagonize someone
Yeah.
as a verb. I'm not sure what it means as a noun.
Yeah, it's weird as a noun.
You see a goad. I'm trying to think.
Could it be like some type of like farming tool, probably?
Possibly.
So what did you say was in this room?
Pens.
It's a traditional farming implement.
Yeah.
What's it look like?
Used to
Yeah, I
spur
figured
or
since they got
guide
pens.
livestock.
Okay.
It's a
Does it look like a pitchfork?
no. It's got
Shovel?
it's the like sheep herder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Because
those
the example
things.
that they gave is the crook and flail from the Egyptian stuff. So it's literally the fucking like shepherd's
I, as
pole.
a shepherd, need one of those.
Maybe that guy's here. We gotta fucking kill him.
Lamb roll.
Yeah, maybe
Green
he's
boot.
here.
The fuckers. We gotta
I'll
kill
say with tremor sense, you can't see anything in this room, but with tremor sense Fizzlewick, you would, as you approached a little bit closer, you would begin to feel, I'll say 3 roughly rhinoceros-sized creatures beginning to like spin around in a circle, similar to dogs do, how they lay down, before they lay down. You feel that in the room to the north.
Okay, and that's the room we didn't see anything in other than that equipment.
Other than
Yeah,
the
the
pens.
pens, yeah. So, I mean,
So I'll tell you guys that.
cool. So, 4 distracted cultists seems like...
Easy.
Oh, yes, I feel we could make quick use of them.
Sure. I'll shadow step to a far corner of the room.
Goodbye.
Oh,
I was going to say we could,
I'll shadow step back.
we
What?
could assign
Oh,
who
sure,
we were going
sure,
to.
Sure, of course. Of
I'll
course.
eat the back right one,
Okay.
because I can become a monster. Just temporarily. I'm
Okay.
not a monster.
I'll step to the back left one.
Very good. And Mr. Physical, you'll get the front 2.
Yep. I'll pull out Iron Fang.
I like it.
You gonna get him.
I have a warhammer.
You're just like, I got this. I
I'm
got
ready.
this thing.
Give me 1 minute. I'm just looking up the stat block real quick.
Are we trying to time this like at the same time?
Well, yeah,
Or
I
are
mean,
we-
because I would kind of obscure myself in the corner, have my spidery familiar begin to go out, because I'll prepare myself to devour. Or no, I'll fucking wild shape. You've savaged my class and betrayed me. I'll become a giant wolf spider and
Okay.
once more adorn the ceiling with my presence.
Good. I like that.
so you guys haven't gone in yet, right?
No, you would see me crawling, and I am back right, he's back left, and then you got the front 2. She's around.
Okay.
Man, even out of character, just like,
Okay. So as you enter, you see there's not a visual description of this person. So I'm just
We're gonna kill him.
go ahead and make it up. You see a human male woman. Human woman.
The woman face.
You had a 50-50 shot there.
I know. I was wrong.
Is it 11 then?
Yeah,
Is
there's
it 11
secretly
women?
15 cultists in this room, and we're gonna get ambushed.
Oh, did I say 4? I meant 20. So as you are entering the room as your wolf spider a little bit, you see that she's not covered in the standard black earth armor of, rock plating. You see she's wearing more like sand colored robes. And you see everyone in this room is holding a
Similar to Yarsha, right? Yarsha, I thought,
Yes.
also had
I think
sand-colored
so.
robes.
Yes.
I believe so.
yeah, similar to that, yeah.
Okay.
You see all of the cultists in this room have in one hand a piece of that glowing purple crystal.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see there's 2 guards that you've seen in the standard, black earth armor, plate rock, as well as what you now know as a burrow shark, one of the people that rides bullets.
Bullets.
One of
Okay.
them.
So, who's at the back right? Who's at the back left?
How close together are they?
Yeah.
I'll say, they're probably in a circle, so we'll do them, let's see, you.
Would you like me to hit the one with the robes?
No, I'll eat her.
All right.
So from where you're sitting, back left is the lady in the sand robes.
Okay, so we'll switch sides.
Back right is guard, front right is guard, front left is the burrow shark.
I want to time right before I think you're gonna
Yeah,
jump
I would
in.
descend.
So as I see you about to descend, I want to shatter on
So-
them with
Okay.
Iron Fang.
We're looking in the room.
Right. And they're seated
In the back
this...
left is the
Guard, lady, burrow shark.
guard lady, and the burrow shark's in the front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, and you're gonna shatter on all of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
use
when
Iron Fang to shatter.
when I drop Hill Shadow Step, so it'll be
Yep.
bite, punches, shatter, hanging out.
Okay. What's the width of shatter?
10
20
foot.
10 foot.
10
Yep,
foot.
10
10
foot
feet.
radius.
All right, I'll say they're meditating, so you can get at least 3 of them.
Okay.
I'll say they're seated, about 6 feet apart.
So if you guys are going on the back, I'll stagger it closer to me then.
Yeah, towards the front.
Yeah, I'll get the front 3 and leave the back. Or front 2.
So you can pick a side. Do you want to catch front and then the back right, or do you want to catch the back left?
Yeah.
Who was on which side?
You got back
the
left.
lady is on the back left.
Yep.
The robed lady.
Yeah.
I guess whatever side I think no one's can. I mean, you're both going kind of at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just do the front 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Just
would-
to
I
be
wouldn't
safe
wa-
and
yeah, I wouldn't
possibly
wanna
not
hit-
catch us.
Yeah.
That works.
And they make saves, right?
Con saves.
Okay.
Yep. So do you want Don and I to do our attack rolls? Also, Sarah's here.
Yeah,
hanging
and what
out.
would you like to do, Sarah? Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, I would like to be a part of the combat. I would like to be a part of this.
With your newfound powers, I'm sure, of course.
I'll let y'all take one action before we roll initiative, and then
Cool.
we'll go from there. So, what would you like to do, Sarah? What's the DC on the con save?
17? Is it Iron
17,
Fangs? Yeah.
Guard fails.
Aw.
And the burrow shark fails.
Okay. Well, the total damage was 17 thunder.
Okay.
Fizzlewick. Can we get a hashtag Fizzlewick in the chat? Thanks.
How much was it again? I'm sorry.
17.
17? Damn. Okay. What you got, Sarah?
For is this just a round, or are we rolling for?
We'll roll for initiative first, or after, but
Right.
yeah, we
Okay.
have like the full round first.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you an action before we start initiative proper. Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. So I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the bullet shark.
Okay.
However, I don't think it hit. Cause why would it?
Of course.
Why would it hit? 13.
13 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, 13 doesn't hit. So unfortunately, your guiding bolt just narrowly misses and crashes into the wall
Classic.
behind him.
20 to hit with my spear.
On
The guard
Oh,
in the
see, I
back
used
right.
Ritora's dice
guard back
instead of
right?
Yeah.
Zephyr's
Okay, yeah,
dice.
that definitely hits. Cool. What do you got for damage?
10 points.
10 points of
As I
damage?
just, I'm using it like a bow staff, so I'm whipping it around. I'm shadow stepping and then right into his side.
Okay. And then John.
I was a 21 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
It takes 6 piercing, and then it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
And you're hitting the back left.
Correct. The woman in the sandy robes.
Okay. Con save. That is a 18.
She passes, so she will take half, so she takes 4 poison damage.
So 10 total.
Correct.
Okay. And then we'll go ahead and roll initiative.
I'm so sad.
Ooh.
Pretty good. It's like 80.
I would,
26.
I would love it if the dice were on my side. Just once as this character. Like,
It's not the dice.
All right, John, what you got?
17.
Sarah?
10. I basically rolled a whole new character.
26.
Oh, jeez. And Mike?
20.
20?
Not
Okay.
extra.
Alrighty then. We're going to go ahead and lead off with John then.
Yeah, bite her again.
Okay, roll to attack her.
I am 16.
16 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Very good. She makes a con save.
Yep.
The poison is 10, and the piercing is 2.
10 to con save, I have a 21.
She passes, so she'll take half, so 5, and then the 2 piercings, so 7.
Cool. Okay. As you bite into her, you see your acid.
Yeah, I want to be like on, again, the back portion of the neck.
Right.
Like, you said she has robes.
Yeah.
I would like to crawl inside of her robes along her back.
Okay.
Very good.
I forgot that you're a spider, and I was like, that's
Raz?
the weirdest
She's
mental
gonna
image.
Father, can you hear me? Yeah.
Alrighty.
So I would like to just, be middle of her back, like bite her up by the top of the thoracic spine, and then
Okay.
crawl down
Up by
lower.
the Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Parker.
Alrighty then. And
It's a great name. Jurassic Parker.
then Jurassic Parker. And then Mike, it'll be your turn.
All right, I have Iron Fang out because I shattered with it, so I'm gonna run up with Crockpot toward the one that I think rides a bullet eventually.
All right. Yep.
And I'm gonna try to hit
Really
him with
like
Iron
combat
Fang.
music, though.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit him.
Called Untitled African.
Not that one.
I fucking love it. dude.
It's a different vibe, but
Mr.
I got the natural 20. Leave it on.
All right.
got it.
Fizzlewick likes bongos.
We're looping.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll your damage on that.
Just
then.
murder it.
All right. So that is
Time to repeat one.
okay. That is
Two-man party, like always.
to be 12 magical piercing and 14 thunder.
That was with capping.
Yes.
So that's 26 total.
Sounds like it. Yep.
Okay.
And that was to the guard in the front.
Yes.
So he's taken 43.
Yeah, that was significant. Okay.
And I'm gonna
Do
do
it
it
again.
yeah.
Fucking do it again. Come on to the nat 20.
No, it's the opposite. I hate bongos. All right, I got an that one.
Okay. So I'll say as you swing Iron Fang down to hit the person in front of you, the first one hits and he steps back, and you had already begun to swing the next hit when he stepped back, so you hit the ground. Make a dexterity saving throw.
You've got this,
Using
Mr.
it.
Fizzle.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh.
Dex save. No, what? Go away. No. Help. Please. There it is. An 18.
18. Nice. Give me 1 second.
Fucking cursed bongos, dude. Ukubo played too fast. He got excited.
Okay. Yeah. So you knowing what happens when Iron Fang connects to the ground and that loud thunderous boom rings out, instinctively just jump back. And it's at this moment you see again a piece of the ceiling begins to fall, and he failed, so he's getting hit by it.
Crockpot should probably make that too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you brought him in with you.
Yeah, I have him right. Well, he goes after me. I mean, I don't know how that works with combat. I guess I ran forward first, and then he goes.
Yeah, you would command him, and he would act subsequently.
Okay, so then I guess he's not there yet.
Yeah, he didn't move in yet, but he failed, so he's taking his damage. And then we're gonna go to Don.
I am in a bonus action command Crockpot to run in and bite the guy.
Okay.
So after
Cockpot.
That's his new name. It's when he's being bad.
18,
You're a goddamn cockpot.
25.
For damage that he's taken. The fuck, the boulder that fell is like crushing him.
37. Yeah.
He took 37.
37. Yeah.
So he's taken 80.
Okay.
As the piece of the ceiling just
And he's
crushes him.
alive?
Is he? Yeah. Is he? Does he look alive?
He's so bloody.
Okay.
I mean,
Is he prone or did he stand up? I'm gonna have Crockpot attack him.
If a boulder
he's
that
knocked
big...
prone and buried.
Can I see any of him or no?
I'll say, unfortunately, he can't be knocked prone, which is really unfortunate for him.
Sure.
Because as the ceiling hit him in the head, it just had to crush around him.
Oh.
So he took a lot of damage. He's still standing, but I'll say he's his feet are currently pinned beneath the thing, so
rocks.
he can't. He's effectively
He's restrained.
prone.
Okay. So Crockpot's gonna try to bite him then.
All right, Crockpot, what you got? With advantage because he's restrained.
Classic 9
Yep.
and then roll a 10.
You got a 15 to hit.
A 15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Classic.
It's alright, Crockpot. Good try, buddy.
All right, and then that's me.
All right, and then Don, it's gonna be you.
All right, I'm going to stab this guard that I'm in front of.
Okay,
That is a 20 with bonus.
definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage on him.
That is 11 points. As I hit him in the side the first time, and then I bring it back around and jab with both hands forward.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to use my second attack.
Fucking do it again.
I'm going to do it again. Probably not. 13. No, sorry, 13. 16?
16 does not hit. no.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll stab forward, and he blocks it or does something.
Yeah, I'll say your spear stabs into him, and as you were following up with an unarmed strike, right?
No,
Or
so
another spear
I
attack.
was stabbing.
Yeah, spear.
Yeah, spear.
Okay.
So this was the second spear.
A second spear.
So he twists it or whatever, and then I'll let it swing down, and I'll follow up with a jab to his neck.
All right, roll to hit him with that.
No,
Mama
super
said
not.
Spock you out.
Definitely not. That is it for me then.
Okay. All right, so then we're gonna go around to Zafira. All below 10.
That's good. So I'm gonna cast.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna use my bonus action to cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. What does it look like?
Raz.
Absolutely not.
Fizzlewick.
Spiritual weapon. Casting spiritual weapon. Bonus action. Oh, that'd be fun if it was just a big fizzlewick.
That would be
a
funny.
tiny wick, a large wick, and a fizzlewick.
Big wick.
Can I have it be like a little like tornado? I don't know if that
Yeah.
would be.
I mean, I'll say you have like a proper weapon, right?
Yeah.
So I'll say around your weapon a tornado forms. Yeah. Centered
there's-
on the hand.
Spiritual weapon forms a thing in a space,
Understood.
and then it attacks from that area.
Yeah, so it could be a tornado,
Yeah,
I
just
suppose.
fuck
yeah.
it. It just does piercing or slashing.
Yeah.
Who gives
Well,
a shit?
I could just smack things
Smack
with
with
a
your tornado.
Yeah. Bludgeoning damage with a tornado.
Yeah. As you get hit with the cow flying around in the tornado.
Yeah.
Who are you attacking with it?
So we have the
Shark
bullet,
man?
bullet shark.
He's front left.
Front left. Who's the one who got buried? Was that the
guard on the
guard?
front
Okay,
right.
that's what I thought, but I was looking at spells when that happened. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the.
No, I thought the burrow shark got hit with the ceiling.
Oh,
You
is that who?
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
I
Okay.
misunderstood that. Okay.
Then
so
the- I
I'll
will
vice
hit
versa the damage.
the guard.
You want to hit the guard?
I will hit the guard.
Uh,
So you cast spiritual weapon as a bonus action, and then you use it as your action, right?
No. When
So
you
that's-
cast it as a bonus action in the casting, it makes an attack. And then on every subsequent turn, you can attack with it again using your bonus action.
so your action's still free.
Yeah, spiritual weapon's insane.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to attack the guard,
The back guard or the front guard?
the front guard.
Okay.
So that's cast a spell, melee spell attack. Okay, that's a 24 to hit.
Hell yeah, 24 hits.
Okay, so that's going to be 10 points of force damage.
Okay.
10 points of force damage from this.
From that, okay. And that's your bonus action.
That's my bonus action. So then, for my action,
And you see as the tornado like hits into him, you see he really struggles to keep his footing, and he begins to fall down onto his knees, very, very bloody.
how far away is he's in the front, so he can't be that far, right?
Yeah, I mean, from where you are, he's maybe 5-10 feet, somewhere in there.
So then, for my action, I'm going to run up to him with my new warhammer that I woke up with for some reason.
Just woke up and found it.
It's got like the emblem of, like, it's got the cloud, like engraved in the side of it, and I'm gonna smack this guard.
Smack that guard with your warhammer.
Somehow, is he prone?
No,
He said, okay.
He's the guy who's immune to being prone.
he's not immune to being prone.
This is one of the other guards.
He's just really, really hurt.
So that's gonna be a 9.
A 9?
hit, that's-
Yeah, unfortunately, a 9 doesn't
Yeah,
hit
I didn't
with
think
that.
so.
All right. So then your warhammer, or not your warhammer, your tornado crashes into him, and you see him begin to fall down, very hurt. It now comes around to, who's that going to be? The burrow shark, who's going to make a strength save probably to get his feet unrestrained. Sure is.
Are people in his space, though? Like, can he reach people anyway?
I'll say the size of the ceiling, probably not. I'm sorry, not the size of the ceiling. The size of the piece of the ceiling that fell on him.
Okay.
I'll say kind of.
Okay.
You have to,
since you said it broke and like went around the sides and was like crumbled around his legs.
Right.
I just wasn't sure if people are still within his melee space for him to just fucking whack. Because this is the one that you hit, right, Mike? Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a spear, so actually probably
Yeah,
he would
spears-
definitely be able to reach that 10 feet.
He
Yeah.
can stab someone.
Yeah. So Mike, yeah, you're there. You're the closest one to him, right?
Yep.
And
I will have Crockpot react to put disadvantage on the attack.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so he's gonna go ahead and make a spear attack. Sorry, three spear attacks.
Oh! My
We'll have disadvantage.
God!
One has disadvantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
just the
just
first.
one.
So that's an 11 to hit on the first one.
All right, that will not hit.
Awesome. And then the next
That is not my
two,
AC. Hold on, I don't think.
neither of them are nat 20s. So that's good.
Oh, nope, that sure is my AC right now. Okay.
That's an 18 and a 15.
The 18 will hit.
Okay.
Yeah, because don't you have the elven chain? I think.
And
Yeah.
the shield.
Yeah.
So you take 9 damage as one of the 3 spear stabs connects. Say the other 2, Crockpot was able to jump away and deflect and, prevent.
An adorable
Nice.
little hero.
So that is going to be his turn. we are now going to go down to, next one is 7. So the lady in the sandy robes, who John is currently on her back biting her, she's going to make same thing that the one did to Zafir. She's going to strength attack to try to get you off of her back. Definitely not. That's going to be unarmed strike, so 9.
Nope.
Yeah. So that's
The dice
her
have
action.
chosen me.
That's her action. I'll say she moves. What's that going to be? 10 feet north?
Okay.
Walking, trying
Yeah,
to.
she's like, does she try to like fling herself against the wall?
She might, but not this time. She
Okay.
just went arms
That's
there.
fair.
So then it's going to go to the next guy, which is the guard front right. So the one right to your right. I believe he's the one who was hit by the spiritual weapon, so he's very, very hurt. But he's also the one that you attacked, right, Dom? So
Yes.
you would still be nearby him. And
Wait, front right or back right?
Back,
right.
I'm back right.
He's back right. She's front right.
You're front right.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, yeah, he's going to attack it, Zafir, then, since you're the closest one to him. And you're all kind of manning one, playing zone defense here. How? Not zone, man-to-man. It's totally different.
Got boxed out.
So he
It's all meaningless to me.
he's making 2 attacks with his Morning Star. We have a 19 and an 11.
19 hits, 11 does not.
Okay. So that is a d8. You take 5 damage as his Morning Star begins to connect you, and you breezily dodge to the side.
Nice language.
Thank you. And
Easy
now
breezy.
Easy breezy. Beautiful. Cover fizzle.
All right, so it's now going to be the other guard's turn. And he is. I actually have where Donna is marked. I was wondering why I had a D circled. He's going to spin and turn around to attack at White Claw, who shadow step behind him. He's going to make 2 Morningstar attacks at you.
Try it.
He crit
That's
you
a
twice.
10 and an 8.
No.
Here we go again. And then we're going back around to the top to John.
I'm gonna continue to devour this lady.
Sandy lady. Bite the Sandy lady.
Nope. That is a 9.
Yeah, unfortunately, no.
That's all right.
Still on her back.
Still crawling around inside of her robes. Having a good time. Missing? Yeah. That's why I'm inside of her clothes.
Damn. And Fizzlewick. We'll
I
go to you.
only look like I'm succeeding.
All right, I'm gonna try and hit it with Iron Fang again.
Hit this man with Iron Fang.
Fizzle father.
That's not that great.
He's restrained, so with advantage.
Oh, cool.
Very much better.
That's much better. All right, that'll be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, 21 definitely hits.
All right.
Hell yeah.
And that'll be 13 magical piercing and 8 thunder.
Describe how you kill the burrow shark.
All right, yeah. Now, as Iron Fang rips into him, I want that thunder to.
And how
to be
much
what
was it again,
finishes him
real
off.
quick? I just want to be safe. I know you just said, but
13 piercing and 8 thunder.
13 piercing and 8 thunder? 21. Damn, okay.
Fizzlewick's got a fucking flute solo.
All right. Go ahead and describe it.
Yeah, no. As I dig in with Iron Fang, I want the thunder damage to finish him off. It was a guy like in armor, right? Yeah, so I'll just have the thunder damage like knock him over.
Okay, so as Iron Fang hits into him, you see he does get knocked, flat to the floor pretty much immediately from the force of Iron Fang. And the force of the thunder continues forward back toward the Sandy lady, colliding into her, dealing 20 damage to her.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I've got a second attack. I guess I'll move to the right. Whoever's next closest, it's the guard, right?
Yep.
All right, and I'll try to hit the guard.
Go ahead. Roll to attack him.
That's a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
All right.
This is the one that Zafir is nearby.
Yeah.
You melee attacked him. +2 from flank.
Yeah.
18.
That hits.
Great. And
Dig for every point.
yeah,
Fizzlewick must not fail.
that'll be 13 piercing and 5 thunder.
Fizzle failing is not an option.
Correct.
It's not even a word.
All right. So as
There's no fizzle fizzle.
what was that attack with? Iron Fang again?
Yeah.
So as Iron Fang collides into this guard, you watch again as he just collapses right to the floor pretty much immediately, and the force carries behind him again to the guard behind him, dealing, what is that? 12 damage to him.
Great.
So yeah, 2 of them are now dead.
And for my bonus action, I'll have Crockpot attack the one in the back corner.
Back right or back left?
It was a guard and the robed lady.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess the robed lady.
Okay.
Come help me, Crockpot.
So Crockpot.
With advantage because she's definitely distracted by the spider biting into her back right now.
Great. Let's do it.
Hates it.
Crockpot got a natural 20.
Hell yeah,
It's the
Crockpot!
best he's ever done.
Golf clap for
Good
Crockpot.
boy.
The best boy. All right. That'll be 12 force, 15 force damage.
Damn, 15 force damage?
Yep.
Okay, so Crockpot runs forward and with all of his might and speed just leaps into the air and dead weights into this guy. Just collides into him and falls to the ground. The guy steps back. You see blood beginning to spill from his chest where Crockpot hit him.
Rogue lady.
Rogue lady. And how much again? I'm sorry.
15 total.
15.
Yeah,
That's
that
right.
sounds right. Yep.
So then... math. Okay, so yeah, same thing. Crockpot still jumps into her and hits her. She still turns bloody.
Great.
Alright, and then we're gonna go to Don.
All right. I'm going to flip my spear back up and thwack him in the side.
Alright, go ahead and hit him.
Yep, that is a 17 plus 8, so that will most certainly hit.
Yeah, 17 plus 8 definitely hits.
For 9 points of damage.
9 points, okay.
How does he look?
Very, very bloody.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to bring that back and jab forward.
Stab him again. Give him a good stab.
Yep, 19 plus
Hell yeah.
8, so we're good. For 7 points.
Okay.
And I'm going to bonus action and just like clap him on the side of the head.
Okay, roll to attack.
Super won't.
Damn.
That is unfortunately not going to do it.
I wanted that one to hit so bad.
I did too. Every time I get creative, it never works.
You look at a Gorgon and you just turn
Yeah,
stuff.
you know, sometimes you just stare right into Medusa's eyes, you know?
Yep.
You just got to do it.
Sometimes it's what you gotta do.
You know, when you got to...
Teach it a lesson.
Yeah. I had to... Look, I couldn't get the caterers, so I had to look into his eyes, you know?
You had to look him in the eye and tell
I'm
him. And
sorry.
I'm sorry I couldn't get your caterers. I'm so sorry. Here's my coin.
Thank you.
Now I'm dead.
And we are gonna go to Sarah.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action. My spiritual weapon. Around and
The Sandy Lady.
attack into the lady with
Alright, roll to attack the Sandy Lady. Yeah, 24 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. $12 points?
yes.
Nice. Okay. So your tornado whips around her and you see her robes, similar to that of the Marilyn Monroe thing, way more violent. You see shards of rock begin to like pelt her and cut into her and such. Yeah, and then you got an action too, right?
Yes.
Like it?
Yeah.
Fish.
The most holy of words.
Yeah, we'll go with fish.
Hell yeah.
We'll go with fish.
Okay. So there's 2 of them, so they both have to succeed on a con save then. Alright. right. So for the first one, con save is a 10. And then on the next, it will be...
I was
Thank
crunching.
you, John Green. Thank you.
Did you say it's each creature that you can see that you choose?
Yes.
Okay. She can't see me, so I don't have to make the save.
And or she just wouldn't choose you.
I wouldn't choose to.
Well, that's why I wanted to make sure that it was that you choose
Yeah.
save. Because if it was just an area, like Thunderwave or something akin,
Oh no,
I would have had to
I have.
control.
And the guard succeeds. He rolled a 15 exactly.
Okay.
Or does that succeed or does that fail?
I think that succeeds, right?
What is it?
If it matches the DC,
It succeeds.
It's
in the
succeed-
save,
okay, yep.
So it'll be half.
All right.
Great.
No, it's not half. It's just the.
Oh, it just succeeds.
yeah,
but nothing
it's-
for... Oh, because it's cantrip.
It's a cantrip,
Fair.
but she's gonna take 5 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Nope, but it was worth it to check. Okay. So yeah, it was divine word, right? That was what it was called.
Word
No.
of radiance is the.
I was close. Yeah, so as you speak that word, you see light come down and bathe her head, and she recoils from it.
I think it actually
Bursts
Or is
out
it bursts
once
from
she
me.
touches.
Yeah.
Then that happens. Because
Yeah.
out forward hits them. So then we are going to go to... Ooh.
The lady. Because she's still alive, correct?
Yeah.
She's just bloody.
Yeah, Yeah, it will be the lady next, yeah. So then she's, again, going to spend her movement trying to get Raz off, or her action trying to get Raz off of her back. And...
Get me all. Coward.
Oh, man, that's a 9. Or, I'm sorry, not a 9, a 10.
Nope.
The things Raz would say in a sitcom.
Right?
Coward. You're just the grumpy old woman
Yeah.
in all of the like shows like 2.5 Men.
Yep. Very happy with it.
Alrighty then. So she spends her action slapping at her back, not able to remove you from her back. I was careful that time. It is now going to go to the guard.
Which one?
The one,
That's a lot.
yeah, the one
Okay.
that's
The
alive
back
fighting
one.
you
Okay.
toward
The other
you.
one died with Fizzleball.
Oh, excellent.
Fizzlewick took out like 2.5 people in one round, so.
And then he's going to hit you with 2 Morningstar attacks, given that you're right there. Neither are going to hit.
Great.
That's an 8 and a 10.
Nice try. I'm blind and I can see you're bad.
Am I?
Yes, you've missed every single attack.
God.
I've stabbed you. You're dying.
Are you guys going to kill me?
Yes.
Oh, man. All right, and then...
Do you have. That was like some vicious mockery right there.
yeah.
So,
I'm blind and I can see.
Raz is enjoying our new third companion.
What you got, Raz? It's your turn.
Biter.
Biter.
That's in the corner, and it's the point up.
I think that's a double nat 20 is what that means, right?
Yeah. 18.
18 definitely hits.
She
Roll your...
makes a con save.
How? It's 18.
18, so she passes again.
Okay.
So it's 4 poison and then 5 piercing.
So 9 total?
Yeah.
Describe how you kill the Sandy Lady.
She's paralyzed at 0 hit points and stable and delicious.
There you go. So she falls forward so as to not crush you. Paralyzed and immobile.
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna crawl out from her robe onto the back of her head.
Okay.
And just kind of celebratory raise my spidery legs.
Do you shoot webs in the air too?
I 100% web all over the wall. And
You're muted.
like, what the fuck, man? It's fucking lit up.
I'll just unmute you.
Thank you. I webbed all over the wall, everyone, after I murdered this person.
Yep.
Just
Alright.
like with like silly.
Yeah. I'm just gonna write bitch.
That's what you're right then. And Fizzlewick, it'll be your turn.
So
Get the broken.
All right.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'll rewire it
Again.
So yeah, I'll walk up on the guard that's left. I'm gonna try to give him Iron Fang.
Go ahead, hit him with Iron Fang.
I'm just gonna unplug.
It's a 25 to hit.
Go ahead and describe how you kill that guard.
All right. Yep.
Kill
Is he one of the
that
ones in like
guard.
stone armor?
Yep.
All right. I want to bury the pick in the stone armor and break it apart.
Okay. That happened. You
Yeah, with the thunder.
shatter.
Yep.
I'll say the breastplate breaks off, and you see his exposed chest beneath it.
Yep.
Everything's
And that's
dead.
what we're- Yep.
You all killed it all?
Well, that was fun. Did you do it 3 times?
I did 4.
Okay, yeah.
I am lit up now. Am I muted or no?
You're unmuted.
Okay.
When you started, it checks
Okay.
this to see what the status is.
Okay.
So that way, if you restart it mid-session, it's not
Yeah,
desynced.
you don't have to. Okay, cool.
So I'll say from where you are now, you see the pathway continues to the northwest, exceeds the length of your dark vision to the northwest. To the just north, it ascends 20 feet into the room with the kennel or the pens that you had seen previously.
So I'm going to conclude my wild shape,
Okay.
and I am going to look at Mr. Fizzlewick. Mr. Fizzlewick,
Yes.
she still is alive.
Ooh, I want to temperature sense her.
Okay.
Yeah, she is stable, poisoned, paralyzed at 0 hit points.
Yeah. What does that look like?
She's unconscious on the ground, face down.
Nah.
Okay. But I mean,
Temperature.
I can't see it.
Oh.
Like, is she
You would just see her.
cold? Like, catatonically cold at this point?
You can see the difference in temperature in the room, like an infrared camera. Right?
Yeah.
So you would see the rest of the room cold and the heat signature of her body just lying prone on the ground.
Okay, but
Not moving.
probably colder than normal because
Yeah.
she's,
Poisoned, yeah.
Okay.
Would you see like the heat
Yeah.
like going like racing through her body from the poison?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You
probably.
see her
fever.
body reacting to the poison and
That's
trying
true. That's bad.
to neutralize it.
Mr. Fizzlewick, perhaps we could use her as some kind of bait or bargaining chip. Should we encounter anyone else?
I'll open the bag of holding.
Okay.
Jam her in.
I don't.
I fear she would suffocate.
Probably.
Does that matter?
If
She's
we're using
already-
her as a bargaining chip, she is alive.
Does she have to be alive?
If we were to bargain with someone else for her life, yes.
We could just tell them that she was alive.
I get the
How would we
feeling.
prove that she was or wasn't anyway? If she's unconscious.
She has a pulse.
I get the feeling
right.
that nobody.
Cares about anyone?
Yes.
Indeed. As do I. I'm gonna pull out my silent knife. Fair enough. And I'm gonna stab her in the head.
Okay.
In the head.
Yep. Like right brainstem area.
Oh.
You're right. It doesn't matter. I'll put my knife away.
Like once, or like Stiglitz style.
No, just once. Smooth as butter.
She's not alive anymore.
Yeah, she very grabs that. Yeah, he's
We
very
could
dead.
put her in the sack now.
I don't think we.
I
need
don't
to.
want her in the sack. I'm gonna take her sand robe.
Okay. You've got her black earth sand robe.
Very good.
Don't you have 2 of those?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna hand it to Mr. Fizzlewick and look at you.
Climb into it, assuming it's too
Technically,
big.
I also
Just
have a
drape
pair.
over me.
Of cultist robes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
So I
also
started
have
with them.
cultist robes.
You got the wrong ones. 3v1.
I can't wait till we bring our masters our prisoner. Along we go.
All right.
I'm not wearing the cultist robes, by the way. I should
Got my robe
clarify.
on.
They're in your possession, though.
I think at this point I
Or mine just like
can
draped
no
off
longer
of me,
wear.
like-
Yeah, yours are really
the
I
big.
was wearing
robes.
really big cultist robes.
You could. I mean, it would act like any other robe that you would still be able to wear. I mean, whether or not you want to is up to you. But physically, you could.
I feel like it would be sacrilege at this
Yeah,
point.
physically, you could.
I'm not going to.
Nice. So you continue through the hallway that ascends 20 feet. You come out on the other side of what you saw were the kennels in this room. Would you all like to continue through this room?
Yep.
This is the room Mr. Fizzlewick said he felt a presence under the earth.
Yes. Sorry, I got something in my eye.
It's okay.
Do I still feel them like in the pens?
You said they were like rooting around, like getting ready to like lie down or something?
Walking in a circle, yeah. Now I'll say it's been long enough that Fizzlewick just feels them breathing on the ground asleep.
Okay, inside of the pens?
Yes.
Okay. I will...
Tell you guys they're asleep.
Yeah.
We could go quietly.
I'll send my familiar in first because I want to know what the fuck these things are. So I would utilize the sight of my spidery familiar and crawl towards one of the pens. Just kind of lean myself against the wall.
Okay. As you look in, you see a baby bullet.
What does that look like?
A baby.
It's about the size of a rhinoceros.
Oh my god, that's not very small and adorable at all.
Is it cute? I
Is
bet
there
it's cute.
only one?
There are 3.
There are 3.
That's not enough.
There's one in each.
Oh, that's enough.
It's more than enough. Perfect amount. Me, Crockpot, and you. Crockpot on the back of one.
Oh my god.
Damn, I thought I was part of the team.
I mean, not bullet deserving yet. Crockpot's been
fair.
around for a long time.
That's fair.
I
I've
will...
been around longer than Crockpot.
I don't know. Have you?
That's true.
Yes.
I don't even know who you are at this point.
So as you walk in, boulders have been used to build... I already read this part.
Yeah, the pits, or the pens.
Yep. I forgot I
Yeah,
read
I
that.
mean, I would leave the form of my spider and tell everyone 3 of the tiny shark creatures are asleep inside of these pens. We should pass quietly and not disturb them.
I'm gonna walk the door.
Okay.
So not to bother the tiny creatures.
Okay.
Yeah?
You're going to sneak by?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Can I use guidance on myself? Is it?
What does it say?
Touch one willing creature.
Yeah, I'd say you're
Yeah.
willing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you can...
You stroke your imaginary beard, and that's your guidance. You just...
Just pat myself on the shoulder. We go.
We don't want to try to bring one with us.
I'm willing to attempt it for you, Mr. Fizzlewick. I can communicate with creatures.
I mean, we don't have to. We just, I've never been able to study a bullet up close.
You're right. I'm immediately walking towards one of the pens. Quietly.
We'll quietly walk next, go with you.
Okay. Make stealth checks.
Can I
Okay.
walk through
Mine is
the
going to end
room
up being, because
instead of towards the bullet?
Make a stealth check as
Yes.
well then, yeah.
I am a dirty 20.
Nice.
I'm going to use my
Eyes of the genius.
feature. Yeah, Flash of Genius. to
Flash
get
of
a 10.
genius.
And make it to what?
A 10.
A 10?
I think I can only use it once, so.
I'll say as you're approaching this pen, the one you're approaching slowly looks up and just hisses at you.
Hisses?
Yes.
When it hisses, I suppose I'll stop.
I got 15 for stealth.
Yeah. You're able to walk through the room without alerting anyone.
Cool. I'm going to cast Mage Hand. So this thing is chained up, correct?
It is not.
It's not chained up.
It's held in a pen.
Okay,
Think like
so
a
the
horse
pen
stable.
is closed.
Think
Okay.
like a horse stable.
Oh, okay.
But open on the ends.
Sure. Yeah, I will utilize Speech of the Woods and communicate with this thing so it can understand my speech and I can decipher their noises and motions. So when this initial hiss occurs,
Right.
does it feel like it is scared and defending itself, or
Is that for monstrosities as well, or just beasts?
exclusively beasts, it says?
Yeah, it's a monstrosity.
So it would not understand me.
Right,
Fair. Okay.
I would say you know that from the last one you fought, so you don't. If that consumed a
Sure.
spell slot, you don't. have to
No.
worry
It's just a feature for me.
about it. Okay.
Well,
In that case.
I'm going to utilize my mage hand and attempt to pet its head.
Okay. Make an animal handling check.
17.
Yeah, it calms down, stops hissing.
It's all right. And I'll extend my hand out towards it slowly
Okay.
and attempt to pet it with my hand as I'm petting it with the mage hand,
Yeah,
attempting to make it as docile as possible.
it lets you.
Very good. I'm going to, with my other hand, point. Is the is the front of where this enclosure is it bars or is it like a flat? You had described like a horse pen.
Yeah.
Is it solid wood for the front or metal?
It's open. There's nothing there.
Okay.
So it's two walls that kind of go like this
Okay.
and then come back, like a room without a door.
Okay, so then yes, I'll use my other hand and gesture at my good friend, Mr. Fizzlewick. He's our friend as well. I understand it can't understand me.
Right.
And then I'm going to... You may pet it, Mr. Fizzlewick.
I'll slowly walk forward and reach my hand out
All right. Make an animal handling
as
check.
non-threateningly as
I'll say
possible.
with advantage because it's calmed down currently by the mage hand still petting it.
Oh! Great. That'll be a 16.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It lets you pet it.
Great.
We don't... Mr. Fizzlewick, do you know what these things consume? You remember I fed the man to the one before.
I guess people. I don't. I have no idea.
We do have some fresh bodies back there. Cat friend,
Yes,
could you bring me the woman in robes?
of course. And I'll just shadow step backwards without looking.
Very good.
Because it doesn't matter if I look anyway, because I can't see.
Right.
Yep.
And I find my way over to the catatonic dead person on the ground. Oop. Can I shadow step holding a body?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Technically, she's an object.
Yeah,
At this
she's
point,
an
she's
object.
dead. So I'll just shadow step twice and here you go.
Thank you. I'll
welcome.
take out my silent knife and sever her hand.
Okay.
And
Cut her open this like stew
and
size.
just, like hold the hand out over the boulette as I'm still petting it. Actually, I'll hold the hand. I would want it to associate me with the food, so I'll hold it with my hand and continue petting it with mage hand.
Okay. You do that, and as you're petting it, it looks up toward the hand you're holding.
It's all right, friend. And I'll drop the hand towards its mouth.
As you do, you see it's the size of a rhino, but you see its gaping mouth just open. And the hand looks small in comparison to the space it falls into it as it snaps its mouth shut.
Good boy.
And I'll say, feel it purring?
I'll name you...
Purrs?
It hisses, so I'm gonna say it purrs.
I think I'll name you Fish.
No, that was
Rude. So incredibly disrespectful. I can't even.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's adorable and deserving of a good name.
As soon as you said name, I was like, I already know where this is going.
Yep. And I'll, begin to break up pieces of her to continue feeding it. Mr. Fizzlewick, perhaps you can feed this one, and I'll go see about another.
Sure. I'll try.
I'm very glad you asked for this. And I'm going to cut off her foot and go towards the next pen.
Okay.
I'm going to try again.
All right. You toss the food. Are you gonna pet it? All that.
I would give it, like
hand.
the hand or the foot
foot.
first, yes.
Okay.
And approach it.
All right.
Yep. Do
So
you
you-
want me to make animal handling?
To pet it, yes. To feed it, no.
Okay. Yeah. As I would permit it to eat, finish eating, and then attempt to pet.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a 10.
A 10? I'll say as it finishes eating, you approach and you let it settle for a second and you go to pet it, and there's a slight moment where it begins to pull away but settles in and lets you pet it.
It's all right, friend. And I'm gonna, use my regular hand now after using my mage hand and pet it. Mm-hmm. Make sure it is calm.
Yep. It's calm as far as baby bullets go. Yeah.
Very good. Mr. Fizzlewick, do you have any rope?
Yeah, I think I do.
Very good. I have a set for me if you have a set for you.
Yeah, I have 50 feet of rope. I don't think I've ever used it.
I'm gonna make a primitive noose effectively, but attempt to slowly beckon it out towards me to attempt to walk through the opening, so this way I can get on its back afterwards and have a little rein.
All right, yeah, I'll say make an animal handling check to beckon it forward.
Mm-hmm. I nat 1, but it's an 8.
I'll say it walks out from the pen, and the hoop of the rope, like the very bottom portion, catches its forehead and just drags over its back as it begins to walk out.
Okay. I'll pull the rope back and put the rope away, and I'll use my mage hand to pet it once more to attempt to keep it docile, and then I'll just attempt to climb on its back.
Okay. Go ahead and make another animal handling check there, then.
13.
Yeah, you climb on its back.
Wonderful.
Mr. Fizzlewick, see about yours.
I'm very small. I assume
Actually,
I'm looking
Mr.
up pretty
Fizzlewick,
big.
come here.
Yeah, I just arms in the air.
I'm gonna lift you up and put you right in front of me.
I love it. Okay.
And then I'll steady you and I'll slide off. And then I'll go to the other one.
Okay. Make an animal handling check to climb onto that one.
10.
Yep, you succeed.
Thank God I've got +7 in that skill.
So you climb on top of this baby bullet that's the size of a rhino.
And then I will just gently pinch my heels together and hip thrust forward towards Saphira.
And the baby bullet begins moving.
I've got a friend now.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna use my mage hand once more to pick up another severed piece of the woman.
Okay.
Tie it to a rope and just hurl it out like a carrot on a stick.
All right.
And I'll use my mage hand to keep it in front of its face.
Like
to genuinely carrot on a stick direct this thing forward.
You do that, and the bullet you're on follows that one.
Great. I've got my fucking antlers on. Oh, I'm a monster.
All right. So from this,
Where are your animals?
I left him in the other room because I got a headache, honestly.
so in this room, you entered from the west. Directly across from where you entered is a path heading east. You see one northeast and as well as northwest.
East, northeast, and
Northwest.
I think northwest first. We've been clearing in that direction.
Sure. I'll temperature sense the directions as well.
Okay. That doesn't work through walls, right?
No.
As you approach the southeastern hallway, you sense that it does become cooler as it goes down.
Okay.
How far do you have temperature sense?
We've made it up, so that's
I'll
up to
say
you.
I'll say like
60
dark vision,
feet.
60
Yeah.
feet. So as you peer down this hallway and look, you do see or sense rather a pool of boiling mud.
Okay. Which one is this down?
Southeast hallway.
Okay.
So you said there's
Northwest, northeast, and I guess at that point just east, not southeast.
So you tell us about this boiling mud?
Hot mud.
I'm going towards the hot mud.
Going. All right.
I'm going wherever this bullet goes.
So you walk towards the hot mud.
Yeah.
I'm just following behind.
Oh, same.
Okay. Fizzlewick, as you approach closer through tremor sense on...
I don't know if it works, because I'm on the back of the boulette. I'm not in contact with the ground. I don't...
It also has tremor sense.
Okay.
Oh, what a creature we have, Mr.
It's like a sponge. It's like a conduit.
Yeah, it just carries through. Yeah.
I'm sensing through my bullet.
You are now effectively a burrow shark.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Sweet.
As you approach this room, you feel the rhythmic tapping of the hammers begin again.
Okay. And what they're at, like ahead, like where we're.
You were heading east, I believe we said.
Yeah,
you're
you said
heading
the
east.
hot boiling
Yep,
room.
towards the hot boiling mud.
Okay, I would tell you that. The hammers, they sound like they're that way.
So as
feel
you
like they're that way. They taste like they're that way.
I think we're going to take
Taste the
those
rainbow.
hammers for you, Mr. Fizzlewick.
We can take hammers easily.
Absolutely.
all right.
Continue to hold my food hand forward.
So as you enter this room, you see stone slabs line the walls of this cave. Weapons, pieces of armor, and various tools cover the slabs. In the middle of the chamber, steam rises from a well of boiling mud. You see 2 of the Black Earth wizards that you had encountered before.
Okay.
The ones that casted a lot of spells and such. You recognize the robes and the garments therein to be similar. As well as a dwarf who is currently holding a hammer and a piece of hot metal, hitting it. And as you all enter,
Sorry, is he a Duragar or is he a regular dwarf?
regular dwarf.
Okay.
As you enter, he looks up and sees you, and you see his hand begin to tighten very heavily against the hammer he's holding in his right hand.
You owe me a hammer.
What?
That's mine.
Are you here to fight for me or against me?
It won't be much of a fight.
I don't... If you fight me, probably not. I'm a prisoner here.
Oh. Then I'm gonna point towards the 2 wizards. Are these your masters?
And he looks at them and goes, yes.
No. I am. If
Then
you
let's get out
value
of here.
your freedom,
Then let's get out of here.
I'm gonna hurry my bullet towards one of the wizards.
I'm gonna shadow step to one of the other wizards.
All right, I'll say he's also, the one wizard is nearby him as he's working. And as he hears your bullet beginning to charge, he turns with the hammer he's holding in his hand and just swings it at
Hell
the one
yeah.
wizard.
Grimdark.
So,
big.
Oh man! All right,
paint him.
hopefully that actually hits.
Thank you very much for the follow. We
Yeah,
appreciate
that
it.
sure does hit.
Oh, what a hero.
Say it does 1d6.
We might have a third friend, Mr. Fizzlewick.
And the wizard closest to him takes
Here.
Damn.
what did I say?
A d6.
Plus 4 damage.
I miss Soot.
All right.
So, wizard 1.
And then we're gonna go ahead roll for. Are you attacking somebody with your bullet or just rolling forward?
I mean, I'll just be running. How far into the room are they?
That's a good question. Let's say where they are actually. Right here. Yeah. It doesn't specifically say where they are in the room. So I'll say the dwarf man and one of the spellcasters. I'm just going to draw myself kind of a crude mud pit here.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Do bullets speak Terran?
They
do. Damn it!
Fine.
We got this.
So I'll say...
flash of genius later.
Oh my god.
I can't wait! Oh, we're gonna be fucking heroes together.
I love
Once again,
Yeah, the actual
Crackling of
noise.
stone.
it. Okay, so in this room, across from the mud pit that you see boiling in the center of the room, is where you see one of the wizard people.
Okay.
I'll say the dwarf and the other wizard person are closer to where you entered.
Okay.
Pretty much, I'll say they're 20 feet to your southeast.
Okay. So, I mean, to not just absolutely destroy you, we can just roll initiative. I won't free cast conjure animals pre-combat. It's okay.
All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and roll initiative then. So I got.
Well done,
You
Mr.
throw it at the
Fizziwick.
ground.
Yeah.
Don, what you got?
21.
Sarah,
11.
John,
12.
and Mike.
Nat 20.
Hell yeah! All right,
Sort of a waste on initiative, but that's okay. Still feels great.
so we're gonna start off with Don then.
Doesn't he go ahead of me with a nat 20 or no? Or do you not have? Because your
Well,
initiative.
he has a
bonus.
+3, so
Oh,
he's
Yeah,
at
so you're
23.
first.
Oh yeah, so it will be you then. Sorry.
Okay, so I am gonna assume that because I'm not an animal handler, I'm gonna assume I'm fairly uncomfortable on the back of this thing. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have mine charge in because I don't think Fizzlewick would be able to. So I'm gonna shoot from the back with a crossbow, like sitting on him from further away.
Okay, I love it. Go ahead and attack.
Get like an archery kneeling pose.
Yeah,
and just
yep. Yep. No, like Captain Morgan, like
Yes.
one knee up on its head.
fucking bad.
So
Excellent.
that
What a
will
horrifying
be
party.
a 17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
Okay.
Damn, these wizards are tanky.
For a wizard?
You're right. You know what? I might be right. Let me double check. Because I'm pretty sure it's 18, but I've been wrong before, and I will certainly be wrong again.
Because that's some fix.
It's
They
it's
can't- they
14,
can't
but
wear
there's 20
armor.
wizards.
That's true.
Stop it. 17 hits.
Great.
Oh.
And this will
It
be
is a-
whatever one he's not running toward.
Yeah. So you'll shoot the one in the back behind the dwarf? Because
Yes.
I'm running towards the close one.
Yeah, and the close one is the one with the dwarf.
Yeah.
The one away from its alone.
Okay,
Yep,
so
so
yeah,
I'm
you'll
shooting
shoot
at
the
the
far
one
one.
far away, and
Cool.
I'll just take my second shot now because I'm going to shoot again. That one's not doing it. That's a 12.
Okay, yeah, 12 is not going to hit.
Cool. So the one I shot is going to take
Oh.
7 piercing damage.
All right, I don't know why I drew it this small, but there's a rough map of where we are.
Thank you.
That's perfect.
Let me grab my
Binoculars?
magnifying glass.
Oh, there.
I don't know what these letters mean.
Let me see. It.
W is wizard, D is dwarf,
So
hopefully.
SM is the wizards, and D is dwarf.
SM.
Superman.
Superman.
Or stone melder.
Okay, fair.
Okay, got it.
Super. My dad!
My man.
And that was 7 damage, right, Mike?
Yeah, magical piercing if it matters. And I'll have Crockpot run toward the one that's with the dwarf and Raz, and he'll try to bite that one.
Hell
Okay.
yes.
Roll to bite him.
Yes, Crockpot.
That's probably gonna. Oh, well, I don't know.
Welcome
This guy's have a
up.
different AC, right? For now.
You gotta...
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21 definitely hits.
Great.
Roll Crockpot's damage.
Crockpot.
Oh, that's okay. 4 force damage.
That's something.
Crockpot.
Do you want the one with the dwarf to be wizard 1, or stone elder 1, or...
I think
other.
the way I have it is the one close to the door is 1, and then the one away from you is 2.
Okay. Just so this way I know for assigning damage values. Cool.
All right, and then it's going to go to Don.
All right. So I already shadow stepped over there before combat. So I am going to pop out of the shadows next to him and say, "You might take prisoners, but we don't." And I'm going to
Oh.
stab him with my spear.
advantage. With advantage.
Yes, I already have advantage. 'Cause of
I'm
the shadow
100% taking a prisoner.
step. That is 16 on the roll plus 8, so definitely.
Definitely hits.
Except for dwarves.
That is 8 points plus 5, 13.
13 damage. Okay.
I'm going to get you a worker,
So the one
Mr.
across,
Fizziwick.
right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm so bad at math. All right. And that hits. Dealt some damage.
I am going to... I'm a stunning strike him.
All right.
So I'll use a key point. He makes a con saving throw.
Okay. He failed
Yeah.
miserably. That was 5.
Okay. Yeah. He's super.
Sorry,
fails.
6.
Yeah. Mega fails.
Nice. So he's stunned?
He's stunned until my next round.
Okay.
End of my next turn.
I like it.
And you did that to the one that you shadow step, which is the back one?
Yes.
Okay, and how much damage did you do?
13.
So it's taking 20 and it's stunned.
So I have advantage now because he's stunned?
Correct.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm going to hit him again.
Okay, hit him again. What do we got?
17 plus 8.
Hits. I like it.
Stab him with the spear again, but I'm like bringing it down the side, right into his ribs, for 10.
10. Ooh, nice.
And then I'm gonna bonus action, and I'm gonna do the head clap. I gotta try it.
Clap his head. Clap his head.
Clap his cheeks.
Nah.
Oh, that's a natural 20 with the clap.
Oh, I love
Best
it.
clap ever.
Cheeks.
What you got?
I'm sure it's 26. Rip. So that is 12 points total. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Right on his temples.
So as your hands collide into his temples, you see him reel for a moment, and then blood begin to just spill from his ears.
Excellent.
Then we're gonna go to actually him, and he's stunned. So that's it.
Yep.
So
Got
now
him.
it's the next one,
Monks.
and he is gonna spend his action to cast Shatter.
Okay.
This is the one closest to y'all, so that would be with Mike and you, right?
Yes, because I have not moved yet. I mean,
Okay.
I was running forward, but yeah. You want to make the con save for the boulettes? Because we don't have their stat block.
You're right. They.
So are you both still at the entrance?
We're at the opening, yeah, because we were
Oh.
beginning to run.
Yeah,
So I'm
I
also-
just shot in.
Yeah,
So I'm
you're there
there
as
too.
well.
Yeah.
Con save on top too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at 22.
Oh no.
Is this magic?
Yes.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter for con. Okay.
Ooh.
15.
8.
All right. I've got for the bullets. I have an 18 and a 3.
Okay, so I'll say Mayan failed.
Okay. Shatter is how much damage? Because I didn't expect this to happen, to be honest.
3d8?
I'll look it up.
3d8.
It's 3d8.
3d8.
Why
It's
do you-
38.
You Ukubo.
I'm a
has-
Tempest Cleric.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I was like,
Why do you know these things?
I
I'm a
forgot.
monster.
I rolled
I
9.
failed.
A 9.
So I failed.
You failed as well.
Don, you're not there.
Yeah, you don't have to make one.
Oh.
You're good.
Okay. That's fair.
I rolled 2.
Everybody rolled. I
DC
assumed
is
that I
14.
No,
was.
we're the ones still at the opening. You literally
Okay.
shadow stepped to the back.
Yeah, I didn't know which. I didn't know how close it was, like what the range
Gotcha.
was.
So one bullet failed, and only Sarah failed, right?
Mine failed. We both passed. His boulette passed.
And
she failed.
Okay.
So 3d8.
Are the bullets? They're not made of inorganic material, right?
No, they're alive,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, they're
They're
organic
monstrosities.
material.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's 12 damage,
Okay.
and I believe if you succeed, you take half.
Half. So I take 6. My
Ouch.
boulette takes 6, which pisses me off. I gotta kill this guy.
All right, I'll keep track of the blood hit points too. How much did I say? 12 damage.
12.
That bullet dies. The bullet that you're on, as it's 11.
The bullet
health.
takes 6. The bullet
No,
passed.
mine
Oh, yours failed.
Yeah.
His passed.
So it's gonna take 12.
No.
So as
That
the
guy's
shatter
gonna die.
collides into the bullet, it takes most of the brunt of the force, which is why you don't take as much.
Okay.
But unfortunately, it does fall to the ground dead.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
With that, it's gonna be 16. John's turn.
Oh.
Uh-huh. I'm going to look at my boulette and look at the man.
Okay.
And then I will just extend one hand and I'll cast Conjure Animals.
Oh, this poor bastard.
And I'm gonna make 8 wolves around him.
He's surrounded by 8 wolves.
Uh-huh. They're fucking 6 on the initiative order.
Okay.
So they'll probably go at the very end. Yeah, they will actually. Well, after Sarah. For my bonus action, I will magic stone with my other hand
Okay.
and make 6 stones to just hold
Nice.
in my palm as I look at this man. And I'm going to walk up to where my wolves are to be
Okay.
right outside of their area.
All right.
And then that's my turn.
I'm just picturing the like slow, horrifying walk,
Yep.
like from Pirates of the Caribbean when the guy walks down the stairs
Yep.
as the boat's exploding around
Yup.
him. Like
and
that
I
With
say
stones,
nothing. I just look at him.
Fuck yes.
All right.
That's the most horrifying thing I've ever heard, and it's nothing.
Yup. That's how you know you've made a scary character.
When you don't have to say anything, and it's
Yep.
terrifying.
Just make my wolf pack and then walk at him.
Yeah.
All right. And Sarah, it's going to be your turn.
So I am going to cast Hold Person on the wizard that Raz is approaching.
Okay. And that's a save, right?
You make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Yes.
11.
That's a fail.
He is restrained, right?
Paralyzed.
Even better.
Much better.
And that's your action? You good?
Yeah.
All right. So with that, it's now going to come to the dwarf, who is also standing right next to the guy next to him who's now paralyzed. He's attacking him twice with his hammer.
He's attacking the paralyzed guy.
Yeah.
He has advantage.
You're right.
Also, any hits within 5 feet are automatic criticals. He's paralyzed.
So that's 2 crits on him then.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I should have crit then.
No, he just got...
Yeah,
this
he
is
just-
the
I just
paralyzed
paralyzed
guy.
him.
Not stunned.
Yes.
You're also not
Okay.
near this guy.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was the one that I.
So then they hit because they're automatic criticals.
Well, he still has to beat
actually
the AC. Any successful hit is
a
an
crit.
automatic critical.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah, so he attacks with advantage because he's within 5 feet, and then any hit within 5 feet is a critical.
Okay, so the first one hit. And the second one hit. So they're both crits then.
Beat the shit out of this guy.
Oh, I'm going to do much worse.
So it's 2, 6, 6, 12, 18, 22 damage. He deals to the wizard next to him as he swings with the hammer that still has hot pieces of metal on it from where he was smacking the other, and just connects with the spellcaster. And you see him step back, and then another one hits, and he's very, very hurt.
He's not getting out of this one.
Oh, he'll never move again.
And with that, it is gonna go back around to...
No, my wolves go.
I'm sorry. Your wolves should have gone before them. Or before him. You're right.
That's fine. So, what's the lowest AC to hit him?
We got a 17.
So 7 of my wolves hit him. So 7 wolves critically strike him. That is...
So much.
That's 79 minimum without me rolling.
Oh my god.
You can describe how, I mean... That's
I want to just stand and point at my eyes as my wolves, one by one, leap up, like, kind of drive-by-esque, like, taking chunks out of this man.
Oh.
And just point at my fucking face.
until he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna need ether. He's gonna need a lot more than ether.
He's gonna need something real serious.
He doesn't want ether.
We can put it back together with flex tape.
Yep.
That's a lot of damage.
Sponsor
Yep.
us, flex tape.
So-
Phil Swift, please.
That guy's dead.
Very,
Yeah.
very, very dead.
And I'm just gonna look over.
Now, here's the fun part. Is that was 70 some odd minimum?
That's 79 with me not rolling anything.
Cleaving. He had 47 health, so that means 32 of it spreads, and that's without you rolling. So describe how your wolves kill the other one.
How close does that need to be? Isn't the other wizard too far for cleaving?
They're wolves.
I mean, sure.
It's not within melee range. So admittedly, it's probably outside of the range of.
I mean, it's more like the first 3 wolves would kill him,
it, and then
the
sure.
other wolves would go eat
Right.
the other dude.
That's fair.
And it's within attacking range, so they can
Yeah, the
absolutely
wolves have
hit him.
40 feet of speed.
So technically, would they get the automatic crit
True.
if they
On the
attack?
other
I'm fine with. Well, they wouldn't get the auto crit. They would still hit.
And they'd roll with advantage.
Sure.
So they're gonna hit him.
You can just make it where I'll just eat the fucking shit out of this dude, and I'll waste literally every point of damage because I want that fucker to suffer.
All right, we can do that instead. That's
Yeah.
fine.
And then I'm gonna just shank his corpse.
Shank his corpse with.
Yep.
Yep. Alrighty then. So then we go to Mike.
All right.
And there's only the one that is stunned left.
Okay. Does stun? I mean, it's the one that's further away, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a shot at it then.
All right.
Do I get any kind of advantage?
You have advantage.
Range? Cool.
Yeah.
Phew, that's a nat 20.
Fizzle wick.
All right.
Yeah. So that was with me bow.
Let's see what we got.
For 17 magical piercing.
Nice. Okay.
And then if he's still alive, I'm gonna do it again.
He's still alive, so go ahead and hit him again.
All right, that's 24 to hit,
That definitely hits. Roll your damage on that one.
and that is gonna be for 9 magical piercing.
All right. He's very, very hurt.
Now bonus action command Crockpot to try to bite him.
Come on, Crockpot.
Get him.
Yeah,
He got him.
he got him. That'll be a 23 to hit
Hell yeah, Crockpot.
for 9 force damage.
Describe how
Yeah.
Crockpot
Yes!
kills.
Finally. Okay, so Crockpot is gonna be pretty furious, and I just want him to like grab and tear, like when a dog catches a thing.
I like it.
Yep, grab and tear.
A good boy.
I love
All
when
right.
dogs do that. It's like,
Yep.
So that's what happens. Everything in this room is now dead.
how dead is the bullet?
I was just gonna say that I'm riding it. In Terran, I'm gonna say easy, boy, girl. Like look at
Easy
it and,
bullet.
and cast Cure Wounds on it, so it'll heal for 8.
Okay, it's back to full. It has 11 hit points, so that would max it back out.
Am I able to cure wounds on the one that
That one's dead.
that one's dead?
It took 12 damage. It had 11 hit points, so after it fell unconscious, it still took damage, so it's dead. All right, and I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
That's fine.
Sure.
I will go over towards my dead small boulette, and I'll pet its head.
I'm gonna climb off of mine and like awkwardly peek under and see if it's a boy or girl.
You got a dick under there, buddy?
and then assuming I find out, I'm gonna walk over to you and what if it's a girl, Mrs. If it's a boy, Mister. But say you should take Mr. Knobs
Okay.
Mr. Knobs.
or Mrs.
He's got a
Knobs.
rock dick.
That's
Oh. Alright.
I'm gonna just, with my foot, kick the one wizard like down whatever platform he's on, raised thing, and just as his body flumps down.
Is he on a platform? I thought there was a.
I pictured like a raised thing. He might not be.
Okay.
I just want to kick him down.
just
Some. I just want to
just
kick.
for
I just
fun
want to
scenes.
fucking kick his body.
You could throw him into the boiling mud.
I could.
Mud man.
Actually, I will also, because I feel like this is fitting, I'll cast Mold Earth, and I will make a small little, like, sarcophagus-style burial mound for my small boulette friend. And I'll just pat it.
Rip
You did
small
good.
bullet friend.
Yeah.
F's in the chat.
You
please.
did good, buddy.
What was its name?
Fish.
Oh yes, of course.
How fitting.
Indeed.
How fishing. Sorry.
I kicked the wizard down something.
Some imaginary
imaginary
cliff that
platform.
he's standing on.
I figured it was on like a little hill. I kicked him down.
Sure, man. Yep.
I just kicked him.
What
Little mud hill.
what gender's the bullet? The one that's alive.
Yeah, he looked to see if he had a rock dick.
Yeah, I tried to identify. It took a few-
Odds will be male, evens will be female.
Sure.
Female.
Okay, so it's Mrs. Knobs. I handed Mrs. Knobs over to Raz.
Raz, you are riding Mrs. Knobs.
I would feed what is left of the wizard that killed Fish to Mrs. Knobs.
Okay.
Can't believe you named it Fish.
Alrighty then. And following that, this dwarven man you're with turns and he goes, "Oh, thank you. I appreciate you coming. Are you here to save me?"
What's your name, friend? Might you be a delegate of some kind?
Oh, yes. My name is Rundorth.
Grundorth.
Just say Grundle.
My name is Grundle. Grundledor.
R-H.
That's enough.
Professor Grundledor. I won't go to your office. No.
That's a good one. I like that.
Harry Potter on Professor Grundledor. We figured it out. Oh, man.
Snape kills Grundledor.
You know, you're really tainting that series
Right?
right now.
sorry for the spoilers, friends. But Snape kills Grundledor.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, you can't be mad about spoilers. You really can't.
10 years.
The movies have been out a long
Yeah,
time.
the books have been out for like 15 years. at
But
this
there
point.
could be someone
could be
just
someone.
joining us
I'm sure there is.
who's in the middle of the series.
They're just starting Deathly Hallows
Yeah, right.
Part 2. What do you mean?
No, not Grundledor.
That
That's
happens
my
in
favorite
the
character.
sixth one, so that
Yeah,
wouldn't
it
even
does.
be a
Oh,
spoiler.
Yeah, they just
It's been a
started
long time.
the Sorcerer's Bone.
Oh, it's been like 7 or 8 years since I've seen that. Wow.
It's been a long time.
What's his name?
Rundorf.
Rundorth.
R-H.
Rundorth.
R-H-U-N-D-O-R-T-H.
Okay,
Okay.
I actually wrote Grundledor in my notes because I forgot it wasn't his real name, so we'll just fix that.
I genuinely wrote Run Forth.
Or that.
The key is I don't have notes,
Yep.
so don't need to write.
That's my secret cap. I
I might
never
as well
take
not.
notes.
Might be terrible.
Right.
The dumbest shit written down.
All right.
So,
Yes.
what happened that brought you here?
Oh, well, we were traveling to Summit Hall through Westbridge.
Is that the...
Good
is that,
memory.
Is that what happened?
Probably not.
That's what we said happened, though. So whether or not
It's
that's
changed
what's
At
in the
this
so
book,
many
point, it's where they
Who
were going.
cares?
And while we were traveling, we were sat upon by these Black Earth cultists. After killing most of our escorts, they started to receive heavy casualties. So they captured me as well as a couple other members of the delegation and took us here.
That's terrible. Did they expect you to build things for them?
Yeah, well, I kind of made a deal for that, where I told them if they promised not to hurt my companions, I would continue to make their earth cult craft armor, or earth cult armor and weapons.
I hate to be the... Well, I wasn't there, actually. Never mind, I wouldn't know. That
Well,
was
they-
a different character
They did have
that
your
they were being
companions
consumed.
locked away.
I know
But they've-
Denthar was above. Did you rescue him as well?
Yes, he's free now.
Was that his name?
Brul Denthar, yeah, that's who Chell rescued with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Mira.
I know that was a while
That was
ago.
actually okay.
Yeah, Brul Denthar.
Yep. I know Brul Denthar was held in the Sacred Stone Monastery above, and I know Lady Desena was captured by air cult raiders. And then our moon elf Terra Seal was handed over to the fire cult a couple 10 days ago.
Fuck is a moon elf?
Oh, there are sun elves and moon elves, yeah.
Really?
Huh?
That's wild. I love that. I do. From like a lore perspective,
Yeah, no.
that's just cool as
Yes,
shit.
they were in previous editions.
No,
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Hey, man.
Fighter.
Sorry.
That's an item in Setendor, by the way. There was the Dayman amulet, and the Nightman amulet.
I love it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, seems we have 3 more of your friends to help you rescue.
Well, Bro Denthar should have been above.
We got him
He's gone.
with
I
the
think.
Desena and then Tallahassee.
So only Desena and Tessariel are left.
Okay.
Tessariel.
Tesla.
I don't think that's what you said the first time.
Tessariel.
Terrace. Teresiel.
T lady.
I had it right the
T.
first time.
We'll just call
Tiersa.
them T.
T. Yep.
Mr. T.
Mr.
Mr.
T.
T.
Dr. T.
Mr. T and Lady D.
Dr. T.
Whichever.
We're gonna rescue whoever the fuck you said. We'll help them. Sure.
I'm also here for that.
So
I wasn't here
Lady-
for this other part, but I'm here now.
Don't try.
Lady Decima, is that what you...
This Deseyna.
Desio.
That's not even close.
Decima.
Stop, don't do that.
Desema and her tea.
Decima was captured by the Howling Hatred, right?
Desenia was Air Cult Raiders, yes. And then Teresiel was handed over to the Fire Cult a couple 10 days ago.
Let's see.
Very good. And as for who you've been captured by, was it just these 2 wizards, or were there others that made you work down here?
Oh no, there was a large band that attacked us. Well, first we were attacked by these Black Earth cultists, and while we were attempting to fight them off, we were also attacked by the air cultists, who then began attacking. It was a massacre. All 3 of us were fighting one another, and some of us were taken in the confusion.
Very good.
Yes, it was Black Earth cultists who brought me here.
Did anybody get away?
Some, I assume. I was taken here in the midst of the battle, so I don't remember seeing anyone from our side flee.
A lot of cults.
Yes. 4.
How many have you dealt with already?
This one.
In terms of completely attempting to eliminate,
In general.
we've...
All of them.
Yes. We've killed some terrifying fish people from the water group.
A
Some
lot of the fire.
some people in tents from the fire cult, and as far as the howling hatred, a little less.
We're working on it.
We're
All right.
getting there.
Mind if I tag along? Not the fucking hobbits. Why is this under mysterious?
It's very mysterious. Have you ever seen a Hobbit?
I have, but that's
Oh,
too
wow.
happy.
I don't think you have.
That's what you think. Do you mind if I tag along with you?
That's fine. You've been punching things and carrying stuff for us.
Thank you.
Those are 2 things that we're in dire need of,
Fair enough.
especially the carrying.
Sure.
Mr. Fizzlewick is too strong to carry things.
Understandable.
A little fizzle flex.
We used to have a bear that would carry some things, but
Indeed. We also used to have a ranger.
yeah, she's gone.
No idea where she went.
Yep, don't know.
Seems to be this strange thing here. Curious.
You know I'm the same person, right? You know. All right.
I'm not following. What do you mean, the same person?
You know the ranger?
Sure.
Also me?
Okay.
All right, yeah. This
She was around, constantly trying to impress Mr. Fizzlewick and I. Didn't do too good of a job. I assume that's why she fled in her shame. Or cowardice. One of the 2.
Why are you like that?
Why are you like this?
She didn't even say goodbye. Or she died. Either way. Same conclusion.
So in this room,
Oh man.
to the northwest, you see a passage continue to the north. To the southeast, you see the passage that you had initially walked through and glanced into this room before. Where would you like to go?
Continue going through the one that we haven't gone through.
Yep.
Guess we'll
Got
bring our dwarf man. I'll ride my other small boulette and bring my wolf horde.
Walking next to her and Taryn repeatedly telling her she's Mrs. Knobs now. As I pat her.
Very good,
Mr. Fizzlewick.
Yeah, sure. Look,
So can she talk to you?
I don't know.
Yeah, does it speak?
I don't think so. I mean,
You said it
Depends
knows
on its-
Terran.
It depends on
And
its
its intelligence score. What's the intelligence score?
What is it, like 4? or-
Probably 4. It would be able to at least, like, hungry. Shit like that.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Is that like...
4 is usually like, so a lot of the like beast charm-esque things will fail if it's below 4 because it is deemed too intelligent for you to be able to.
To nobble my ankle on the chair.
Okay.
All right, so its intelligence score is 2.
So then yeah, no.
Okay.
We got nothing.
It knows like it knows eat, sleep.
Yeah, effectively.
Mrs. Knobs.
And maybe like basic commands, like you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like
Go.
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll
Okay.
lead the way.
So you head to the north. As you enter this room, you see a hallway continues to the west.
Herbal derble in the chat for the Bouette's line.
Look at a herbal derble in the Japanese name.
Herbal derble.
So as you continue, you see the hallway goes to the left before branching into the room ahead of you, as well as just directly ahead of you to the north. So you continue into this room. This cavern has a vaulted ceiling supported by 6 natural stone columns. Crystal growths protruding from the ceiling cast a lurid purple glow over everything. Issuing from a tunnel that descends toward the east is the loud, constant sound of stone grinding against stone. And then you also see as you enter, there is a hallway on the northeasternmost corner of this room.
Okay. Is that the area in which the stone-on-stone contact is being made?
It says toward the east, yes. So it is.
Okay. Mr. Fizzlewick, do you feel anything in the dirt?
I'll grab Iron Fang and find out.
It's a horrible sound.
Iron Fang is trembling violently.
For gems? The gem trembling or the...
Tremor sense
sense.
trembling.
You're not sure.
Okay. Well, there's definitely something.
So you holding it, it's just like
Mr. Fizzlewick! Steady!
Body just shaking.
Steady!
Standing on a pirate ship, like before they spin the wheel.
Oh my fucking god. So, how big is this room for what we can see?
It's pretty large. From where you walk in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 150 feet.
Okay.
I'm sorry. 50 feet. To the west.
1 billion feet?
78 miles.
Welcome to Princes of the Apocalypse, where everything's made up and numbers don't matter.
it's just the numbers.
It's just the numbers. Everything else matters. It's just the numbers.
So it's 50 feet west to east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 feet north to south.
Okay.
Did you have to count that or they give it to you?
You have to count it,
That's
I'm
the
assuming.
worst.
You have to count each
That's
square.
insane.
Yeah.
They should just write the dimensions of the room in the room. Why would they not do that?
It's a map.
I went through for 1 and did it beforehand.
I just can't like that's bonkers. People
The
are
one-
gonna ask that stuff.
The one for Curse of Strahd, it goes with hexes, and the shape of the trees on the map against the hexes, you can't count them. You lose it.
That's
Nice.
awful.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to head to the hallway to the northeast? Yeah. Oh boy.
We're going.
As you enter this room, you see it is 200 feet by 150 feet.
So beyond my dark vision.
Yep.
So it looks like it just goes and goes.
This colossal cavern is an alien landscape filled with soaring stone buttresses,
Good word.
weirdly twisting columns, and gargantuan shards of glowing crystal. A long path of steps is cut into the uneven floor and wends its
Lines. It's a misspelling.
winds its way between the mighty stone pillars to the cavern's core. There,
Yeah.
the steps climb to the base of a stone monolith that is constantly changing its shape, filling the great cavern with a thunderous grinding noise. And as you look on either side of this stone walkway leading up to that,
Cavernous room.
or the stone walkway leading up to the stone monolith,
Okay.
you see two of the armored earth elementals positioned on either side.
How far away are we, and are they looking at the stone monolith?
You're really far away.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 5, 0, 3, 80,
80 feet.
Yeah, 80
Yeah.
feet.
Okay.
They are looking toward the direction of this hallway.
Okay.
They're
towards
looking out
us.
away from it, yeah.
Okay.
As if they're guarding it, you know?
Can we see that far?
I mean, we can see 60, so we would see, like, as we get 60 feet away, they enter our vision. Well,
What is this like elevate? Like, is there a ledge? Is that what? Or is this just a cavern?
just a cavern.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just a cavern.
So-
Big cave. Bad
It's-
city, big cave.
It's not dark in here, right?
No, it's well
Okay.
lit by all the crystals and such.
Okay. Just making sure. I don't
Are
have.
there any shadows?
Dim light or bright light?
Dim light.
Okay,
Okay.
we're good. I can go anywhere. Haha, caves.
Could you appear like in the shadow of the monster? Like just
Yeah, probably.
that's cool.
Yeah, just has to be an unoccupied space. So I would
Yeah.
say, yeah, if it's a large creature, it would cast at least a 5-foot shadow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's get
So
behind
yeah,
it.
I would 100% permit that.
Have they spotted us yet?
As we get to 60 feet away and see them, and then the stone monolith behind them.
I don't know if they have dark vision or not, but give me a minute, let me look.
We said it's not dark in here.
It's dim light,
It's
so they
dim.
would still be fine to see us.
Yeah, so I'll say they probably see you as you step in, yeah. Yep, they see you as you step in. Just flipping to the. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong book, that's why I can't find it.
Mr. Fizzlewick. Hold it out. Show them you are their master.
Yeah, when we're within 60 feet, I'm gonna try
Another
to...
rough map, this one's bigger.
Okay. Yep. Yeah.
And
yeah.
the circles on the sides are pillars.
Columns.
Those are pillars, the
Yeah.
X's down toward the square are where they are.
Yep.
Those
Okay.
are the enemies, yeah.
So there's like stairs that ascend towards that stone monolith, as
Yeah.
though it's like on a platform
Yep.
or encapsulated by a platform. Okay.
And on top of the platform, you said it was an obelisk that was changing shape?
Monolith.
A
Stone monolith.
So like a big floating stone thing.
Stone statue-y thing.
Changing shape?
Yep, constantly changing its shape.
Okay.
As in just like twisting.
It's twisting, you can hear, like, it's twisting.
Grinding.
You see it's rock. It's,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
monolith.
Is it like floating stones where they're just grinding as they twist?
So you watch as the rock seems to just kind of like when you drop food coloring into a
Oh,
glass
okay.
of water, and you
That's
see
interesting.
that kind of just grinding all
Oh.
the way around it with
Yeah.
the sound
That's-
of grinding.
Yeah, monolith would
weird.
imply that it's a single stone.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fucking weird.
Weird.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
I don't like that.
Okay.
How high is the ceiling?
I don't think it specifically says, so it's the same size as the rest of them. 30 feet high.
Cool.
When we get
Very
within
cool.
60 feet, I'm going to use Iron Fang's Dominate Earth Elemental charge and try to cast that on the one on the left.
Okay.
I just point to the ceiling. Need a ride?
No, but thank you.
Sure.
So you walk 30 feet into this room, and then this is where you're now at 60 feet away. My math was terribly wrong. That's not even kind of right.
You even did it ahead of time and it was wrong? Oh.
I told a lady at work the other day, I made her cry out of excitement. We were talking about interest rates on security deposits and how you have to get that paid back. And she was like, "Oh, well, my security deposit was this much, and it was 7 years ago." And I was like, "Oh, well, at 3%, that's going to come out to be like $2,000." $200.
Did your best.
So she cried out of excitement and then cried because she hates
And then the
you.
next day I had to go, "Hey, listen, so I was only off by 1-0."
She's like, "I just refinanced my house. I bought
right.
a car."
Terrible,
About
man.
Did you do
500 scratch-offs.
30%?
Yeah.
Huh?
Did you do 30%?
I did 30, not 3. Sure did.
Like, I bought 500 scratch offs and I won, but I can't afford to pay for the.
I also
anything
failed
else.
algebra twice, but just anyway.
Hey, same.
Yeah, it's terrible, man. Algebra's the worst. So, you walk 30 feet into this room, and you're now within 60 feet. So you use Dominate Earth Elemental on which one? The left or the right?
Left.
Left?
And it's a wisdom save.
Wisdom
DC
save?
17.
Okay. Now I just gotta get to the thing.
As that's happening, I ask Raz if he wants a ride to the ceiling. Says no. So then I'm gonna take 2 steps and just like 2 leaps and shadow step to the stairs over here.
Okay. Mike, what was the DC on that? again?
17.
17.
It fails miserably.
Great.
And we'll go ahead and roll initiative here. That'll work. All right, Don, what you got?
I didn't roll yet. One second. Sorry,
you're
I'm
fine.
switching the playlist.
I'm at 13 if you wanted to.
Okay, John.
I am a 19 and my wolves are a 15.
19 for me as well. You want a heads up?
Sure.
2.
10.
Okay, you're ahead of me.
And Mike.
21.
All right, so
Why am I the last in initiative order every time?
I've been third all of them too.
you're not last. Don't worry.
For us, at least.
Yeah, for you guys, you're last.
I'm
yeah.
playing a support class now. There's a lot of spells that I have that being first would be really helpful.
All right, so as you walk into this room, Fizzlewick dominates the one on the left, and it's gonna go to Fizzlewick.
Okay, let me see. Use my how far, like, the floating thing, how far away from the ground is it? Like, before I do anything, does it look like the earth elemental could reach it?
The floating thing.
Like the
monolith.
changing,
Oh, the monolith?
shifted- yeah.
Yeah, it could. If it turned around and walked for some feet, it would reach it. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to take total precise control of the earth elemental, and I'm gonna have him touch it.
You watch as the earth elemental disappears from your vision.
Okay.
As in it just vanishes.
Yeah,
It gets sucked into the
The
monolith.
Which one was that?
Goth.
the one
one
that
on
he
the
mauled.
left.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was the side I stepped on, so I just see it disappear.
And I'll say
see it.
that
It's after it
that
vanishes.
effect probably doesn't persist across planes. So you no
No.
longer have it dominated,
Okay,
but
so
you did get rid of it.
I would feel that it's gone though.
Yep.
Like, okay, yep.
That was an effective way to kill one of them.
Yeah, I guess when I like zap out of it, I don't know how that works. I'm gonna assume it's kind of like find familiar. I'm just gonna kind of shake and like look around, and it's gone.
Good job, Mr. Fizzlewick.
Uh,
One down.
and then that's my action. I guess I'll move forward a little bit with my crossbow out and have Crockpot stay near me.
Okay. And then we're gonna go to Don. No, not Don. I'm sorry,
Not what I expected to happen.
John.
Yeah. I will utilize my bonus action and make some magical stones. And ride my bullet 30 feet forward and throw a rock at the other guy.
All right, roll to attack this guy.
18?
18 hits.
Very good. I didn't even roll it in the thing. For 10 magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay, 10 magical bludgeoning. Nice. All right, as your stone collides into the stone of the earth elemental, you see it bounce off and fall to the floor. Now it's going to be Don.
I guess I'm gonna hit an earth elemental with my spear, so I'm just gonna, as I move from over here, hop over the stairs, and run over.
All right. Roll to attack with advantage.
Both 17s plus 8.
Both hit? Or one hits, rather.
One hits, yeah. That is 7 points of damage.
And is
For
it
the first
magical or
attack?
no?
Yeah, my
Okay.
attacks are magical.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Then I will hit higher on it. Nope. That's an 11.
Yep, unfortunately that doesn't hit.
And then I will offhand and just open hand smack it in the back.
Smack him in the back.
18.
18 hits. Roll your damage on that one.
9.
9 damage. Okay. Oh no! As you unarmed strike into it and you punch it a bunch, you see shards of stone break off and cracks begin to form a little bit.
How big is this thing?
It is medium.
Okay. So not that big.
Yeah.
I was
about-
gonna say he's a big motherfucker, but he's not. So I won't say that.
He's a rocky motherfucker. I'll say that.
You're a rocky motherfucker.
Call me Dwayne.
Okay, Dwayne. I'm going
Sorry.
to hit you a lot.
You heard that in Terran, so. Yep. Alright, and then it's going to be Raz's wolves.
So, gonna have them run at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then try to eat it.
They're probably going to eat it.
I hope so. What's the minimum AC?
18.
So 6 will hit.
I'm not even gonna get to go this round.
Yeah, you will.
For 53.
Okay.
Am I still gonna get to go this round?
Alright, so your wolves circle and just chomp and bite and slash and claw at this thing. You watch chunks of stone begin to just fall to the floor and you hear them clack to the ground below. And now to be Saphira.
Would you say it's bloodied?
It's muddied. It's mudding all over the place.
Oh.
Mudman!
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 Mr. Moisture.
And the dehumidifier.
Oh.
I gotta pull Griffin's voice for that one. The dehumidifier!
I love it.
Yeah, why not? I'll cast Guiding Bolt
Okay.
at it.
Only you had a bow.
All right, and it's a save, right?
Oh, yeah,
you
it's a, no, it's a,
You attack.
yeah. That's a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit, unfortunately.
Swear.
I'm glad you're here.
As you see a radiant...
I did well while you were a spider, don't worry about it.
I don't believe that at all.
You see a radiant arrow fly toward it. You know, like that sort of vision.
It looks cool
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Cool as fuck.
until it misses.
Till it misses.
Fortunately misses, yeah.
Glad we have a circus performer with us. She controls the fireworks, it seems.
It is now the
That's
earth element.
actually my
Yep.
backstory. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Soot would have controlled the fireworks.
On himself.
Yeah.
So it is now the earth elemental's turn. He is surrounded by wolves. So he's going to take his foot and just begin kicking at the one closest and try to go in a circle pattern. And,
Cool.
You know, kick at one. So let's see. Yep. On the first one, so he's going to attack the first one. We have one maul attack rather. So let me roll that again. Misses.
Excellent.
Very good.
Yep, that's a 10 to hit. So
Yeah.
that
No,
misses.
it misses.
Yep.
13 is the AC.
Cool. So he swings his foot at the first wolf and misses. So now we go back around to the top.
Just gonna look at the new person over here and say nothing.
Oof. Okay. Mike, it'll be your turn.
It's an oof.
So we were I was 60 feet away from them when I did dominate monster. I moved very slow. So I'm going to move my 25 feet further and then take some crossbow shots.
All right. Roll to attack him.
First one is going to be an 18 to hit.
Yep, 18 hits. Roll your damage on him.
Second one, no, 14 to hit. Alright, so just one shot.
And is it magical or no?
It is magical.
Nice.
So that'll be 7 magical piercing.
Love it. Okay. As your crossbow bolt plunges into it and you see some arcane energy blast chunks of rock off of it, then we go around to John.
I will... It's very bloodied?
It's bloodied.
Okay, so it's just bloodied. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll run the other... I'm assuming the baby bullet's movement is 30 feet.
It's a... Yeah, let me look again. It's probably about that.
As long as you're fine with it, I would have it run at it, and then I would leap off of it and
40
attempt...
feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride the bullet forward, get on its head, and just lunge off of it towards the thing.
Fucking SeaWorld employee.
And then try to bite him.
Coolest shit.
No, a 17. 17 doesn't hit, right?
No, I'll say make an acrobatics check to jump onto him, no, and not just fall to the ground.
17.
Yeah, I'll say you leap and you're able to grab onto him.
So I'm just like on his back.
Yep, and then
Very good.
Now it's your wolves. Or no, Don,
Don.
I'm sorry.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to first pull my spear back and jab it into him.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 13 plus 8, so that will hit.
Definitely.
Rip. 6 points.
All right.
And then second attack, I'm going to pull it out and flip it up so I'm cracking into its body with it flat.
Okay.
That is a 19 plus 8, so that hits.
Definitely.
That is 9 points of damage. And then I'm going to offhand and just slam into my spear. So that way it's just one smooth move of like stab, flip, bam.
Gotcha. Okay.
That is a 16 plus 8, so that also hits.
Nice.
And that is 10 points.
Nice. Okay. So that flurry of blows happens. Well, not literally, but you know what I mean.
Figuratively.
Yeah. Collides into the earth elemental. You see chunks of stone. I mean, chunks now. Not little bits of stone, but chunks beginning to fall away from it to the ground.
It's so terrible. House of Stone, I mean trunks, not little system, but chunks.
It's really trying.
It's really trying its best.
It's doing its best, yeah.
Just like all of us.
So now to be Raz's wolves.
So now the beer as wolves.
Time for some nat 20s.
And then a nat 1 immediately after.
What's this one called?
It's the Curse of the Bongos.
Actually, is a name.
Drum track.
Yeah, so 6 will hit and 1 will crit.
Roll your damage on them.
See, Bongo's got one crit. That's good.
Kind of want some bongos. I feel like that'd be fun.
They're
Are these
pretty fun.
bongos?
It is 64.
Describe how your wolves kill that earth elemental.
Yeah, they just, all of them kind of pound into its chest and stomach. I want to, like, cut, like, all this out and let the shoulders and arms and head fall separately as they
Okay.
devour the middle.
Yep, that's what happens.
And then I will ride the shoulders down to the ground.
Okay.
Fuck
They're
yeah.
both dead.
Very good. I'm gonna lift its head and shoulders and arms. Mr. Fizzlewick!
Okay. I'm gonna point at the monolith thing.
Inside? Very good. I'm gonna throw this
does it get,
into
like,
that.
Does it get like sucked in, or does it just like touch it and vanish?
So yeah, it gets sucked into it. You watch as it touches the monolith and then just right inside of it.
Okay.
I'm going to point at one of my wolves, single it out, and beckon towards it and have one of my wolves attempt to touch the thing.
Okay.
What happens when the wolf makes contact?
It as well gets sucked inside of it.
Interesting.
What's on the other side?
While we're standing there, I'm rooting around in the bag of holding. I want to throw one of my 32 purple crystals into it.
Okay.
Assuming the same.
You throw it hits it and flies through on the other side. But a moment later, another purple crystal comes back the other way.
Is a different purple crystal.
Mr. Fizzlewick.
Stare at it.
And as you approach closer to it, looking closer and getting it within range to throw stuff, Iron Fang begins to tremble more and more violently the closer you get.
Is it just floating?
It is stationary. It's sitting on the stairs, or like the platform below it.
But it's not like lifted up above the ground or anything. Like,
Only by the platform it's on.
okay.
Mr. Fizzlewick,
Yes.
I think it's time for us to go.
That doesn't.
In.
Ah, yes.
This is what Zarva warned us about, right? So is this what Zarva warned us about? Did she explicitly mention this portal?
I don't think so.
Can you refresh my memory on that dream I had? The
one that we don't know about?
yeah.
It wasn't these guys.
Okay. I didn't think so, but I know there was a portal.
I'm gonna throw one of my magical stones at it, and I'm assuming it dissipates and disappears as well.
Does indeed.
Mr. Fizzlewick. I'm gonna take off my antlers and extend them to you.
I'll take them.
Thank you, Mr. Fizzlewick, for all that you've done. I'm gonna go and walk over towards this thing.
Can I cast guidance on Raz?
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who you are.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Don't touch me.
It's already. I've already patted you on the shoulder.
Fair enough. I cast jump on myself.
Okay.
My jump is tripled.
All right.
No one else coming?
I don't trust this.
I'm gonna temperature sense this monolith.
Hot as shit. Liquid stone grinding on liquid stone. I mean, there's a lot of heat coming off of this thing.
I would not advise going in there. It's extremely hot.
That's fine. I've dealt with heat before.
All right.
Going in.
When I threw the rock at it, did it come like back toward us? The gem?
Yeah.
Okay.
Another one came out from the other side. Yep.
So I guess it goes two ways.
All right, fine.
All right.
I mean, I never said you had to do anything.
We go as a group.
No. No, we do not. I'm gonna jump into the thing.
I'm gonna follow Raz.
Yeah, I'll jump in.
Are you waiting to see what the
I was
fuck
gonna say I'm
happens?
gonna wait to see someone. Go.
I'm willing to bite the fucking bullet.
I mean,
I'm no coward. And I leap.
all right,
Okay.
fine.
On the other side, you find yourself. See if I can find a pic. I can't describe it. I'm just going to tell you where you are. You find yourself on the plane of elemental earth.
Oh, that was my fear. That's what I was afraid of.
Nearby in the distance, to where it's very, very clear, you see the figure of Ogremok standing. I'll say he's 50 feet tall, but from where you're standing, he looks to be about 10 feet. So he's pretty far away.
Like half a mile to a mile or
Pretty
approximately
far
away.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else do I see in this large area nearby?
So it's an entirely open plain of
Okay.
just rocks, mountains, and such. Mud flows, stuff like that.
Okay.
You also see the earth elemental that Fizzlewick had just dominated through the portal, walking toward Ogremok.
Ogremok. Okay. And is the monolith still behind me?
As you turn around and look, it is not the monolith, but you do see just a portion of the space in front of you resembles the monolith on the other side.
Cool.
However, very clearly too small for Ogremok to exit through.
Sure.
If you guys didn't go in yet, right?
I'll wait a second, and then
Yeah,
I'm gonna follow.
I guess like after he's gone for like a second, I want to throw the gem through again, the same
Sure.
one that came out. So I'll throw that through the portal again.
Okay. As the gem comes out from the Raz, you'll see a gem.
A gem fall.
Yep. And then, Mike, on your side, the gem comes out, and as it flies from the portal, it comes through with a lot more force. When it does, you see it hit the end of Iron Fang and just shatter.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
I didn't see anything.
I'm going in.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
Sure.
I'm gonna touch it.
All right. Welcome to the plane of elemental Earth. What would you like to do?
I'm
Do we see
assuming I
Raz?
see
Yeah,
everyone
when we land, we
as
see-
they land.
Yeah, you see them. Oh.
Oh. How interesting to see all of you here.
We were right behind you.
I don't know who you are. Do you have a name?
Yeah, Zafira. Seems like there's something wrong with your memory. I don't know what happened back there with the crystals. I know there was some confusion.
Zafira.
Yeah.
Doesn't ring a bell. Mr. Fizzlewick,
Yes.
good to see you. Just gonna extend my hand to shake your hand. And it seems you brought the cat.
After you jump through the portal,
Something
you
happened to Iron Fang.
realize that Iron Fang is missing from your hand.
Oh, I'm furious.
I am just
All
perturbed.
Mr. Fizzlewick.
Yeah, I'll be looking around frantically. I assume not seeing it.
Sure don't.
Is your precious missing?
Yes. Yeah, Iron Fang is gone. I'm looking under my apron.
Perhaps it's on the other side.
Can we see through it? You can't. It looks like stone, right?
But you can freely pass through.
I was gonna say I'm gonna like put my hand through it. Does it like suck me through? Or
From this side, I wouldn't say it immediately sucks you through. Your hand just goes through it.
okay, can I poke my head through?
Yep.
Do I see Iron Fang in the room?
Sitting on the ground right at the edge of the portal, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pull my head back through and tell you guys I don't think it can pass.
I'm sorry, Mr. Fizzlewick, but I think there's a greater treasure for you ahead, and I'm gonna point to the tall, towering figure.
Of Ogremok?
I think we can take that instead.
I don't think we should take that.
What do you mean? Yes, that's a cat.
Hi.
I don't know what that has to do with us taking that from Mr. Fizzlewick.
What would you like to do with it?
Eat it.
Ogremok's a thing, right? Like a living.
Is it made of stone?
Yes. Ogremok is a 50-foot tall colossus of rock with crystal growths embedded throughout his body.
I'm just gonna lick my lips. Well,
Do you eat rocks now?
what do you mean now? You've never seen me eat anything.
Y'all are free to do whatever, but as the DM, I will say it's not necessary to fight Ogremok. Like I said, you're free to do whatever you would like, but it's not
Drink my own urine.
necessary. Is it necessary? No, but it's sterile, and I like the taste.
Mm-hmm. It's about half a mile away.
Before we depart, I want to go back through and put Iron Fang in the bag of holding, and then climb back through, and then check to see if I can see it inside the bag still. Without taking it out. I want to leave it in the bag.
That's a fucking hero move right there. You're mine, old Greymock!
Leaving it in the bag, I'm not trying to take it out yet.
It is a pocket dimension that is completely separate.
Like, actually just broke the fucking game.
Yeah,
There's no reason.
There's no reason it wouldn't work.
I suppose you can transport a dimension to another dimension, so yeah.
Okay, I'm not taking it out of the bag.
I don't think you'd be able to.
Yeah,
I think it would get
look,
stuck.
I think
Okay, I feel better
And
about
also,
this.
it wasn't just me going, hey, you can't bring it. It's the book saying it, so it's really funny that you found a way around it.
I mean, I
love
assume
it.
something real bad would happen if it comes out, so I'm leaving it in there. Are my speaking of weird things that probably shouldn't be here, are my orbs in there? The
History orb? Or
No,
our orb of, like, Earth
yeah,
devastation.
the devastation.
Like, devastation
Devastation
orbs?
You sure do still
Are in
have
the
them.
bag?
Is
Okay.
Crockpot here?
Yeah, I guess did Crockpot come? I mean, I would have wanted him to come.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
If he hopped
still
through,
wait.
he's there,
Okay,
yeah.
great.
We got Tiny
And
Whip.
Tiny Whip.
Yes, the
floating
coffee
around
fine.
there.
Are we
Yeah.
good?
Mr. Fizzlewick, how many of the orbs do you have?
It's 2.
Wonderful. Might I have them?
I'll try to pull one out of the bag, and I'll hand you the one.
Thank you, Mr. Fizzlewick.
What's your plan?
The second.
I need this one. This is for studying. Are you gonna lose it?
I'm gonna point at Ogre Mock. I'm pretty sure Bruce Willis was onto something.
True. Honestly true.
No, I don't
I'll sigh as I stare at it. And
I'll get you more.
Okay, yeah. I'll hand it to
Ogre
you.
Mock is probably made of many. Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Okay.
That's why I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm
No, I
a
got it.
Armageddon this fucking monster.
Yeah.
Still
Okay.
don't.
Got it.
Cue up Aerosmith.
Bruce Willis
He's a hero.
stays on an asteroid and explodes it from the inside and dies.
Yeah.
To that Aerosmith song.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Really good
The
song.
sad one.
He's a
Poor Liv
fucking
Tyler.
hero.
and I don't want to miss a thing.
That's the
Ben
song
Affleck
that
just
plays?
cries.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is
No,
or
that
isn't.
yes.
It's
I'm like
100%,
90% sure
yeah.
that's the song.
Oh,
Yep.
what?
Yeah.
What a dumb song. Okay.
Yeah. Are there a lot of earth elementals en route for what we can see? Like you said, it's a flat open plain.
You see one.
One
The one that, you know.
we had sent through. And it's flat open area.
It's rocky and hilly, but
Yeah,
for,
sure.
On the average, yeah, it's flat.
Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna start walking towards the thing.
Oh boy.
Okay, you start walking towards Ogre Mock. What would everyone else like to do?
I'm not gonna let Raz try and
Yeah, I'm-
do
yeah,
this
Yeah,
alone.
well, I guess
I can't wait to be level like 18, baby.
All right then.
Do we perhaps see a cloaked figure?
Cloaked figure.
Because otherwise Tom's character's never gonna get him. Who the fucking earth?
Yeah.
Maybe throw him, kidnap him, throw him in there. We might have to make some adjustments.
I'll
We're
say
never gonna see him.
as you're walking along, you're walking through a path that cuts through like a mountainous-ish area. The mountains
Sure.
aren't like mountains.
Yeah.
But they're upwards of 100 feet tall. They're pretty big. As you're walking along, you see a crevice between them, kind of cut back toward, the circular region of this like crescent moon of mountains. And at the end of this crevice, you do find a small, like, dark, hidden chamber-ish, almost, kind of surrounded by the crescent moon of the mountains. And inside, you do indeed find a shadowy figure, squatted on the ground. I'll say staring intently into a very small campfire.
Okay.
And that's where we're gonna leave.
Cool.
Very good.
And also, y'all can take either a short rest or a long rest if you'd like.
Long
Okay.
rest, please.
You're in a safe enough area right now that a long rest is fine.
Cool.
The last long rest I'll ever have.
Probably.
You planning on dying here?
I don't know. I gotta climb it first.
This is how we end this campaign. Full
I
party
mean,
wipe.
I might die. I don't know about you guys.
Well, friends, thank you very much for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of Princess of the Apocalypse. If you're new here, make sure you follow so you can find us again. I appreciate all the follows tonight. We got a lot of new people in here. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed our content. You can find out more about us on our website, notgreatrpg.com. We've got links to all of our other content. We've got it on YouTube. We've got it as a podcast. We've got text recaps. So very easy to catch up and pick up on the action live. We also have several tabletop-related sponsors that are on there where you can get discount codes to get cool tabletop-related things. So if you play tabletop games, which is highly likely since you're here, go check it out on our website. Click
Or
on the
drink
sponsors
coffee.
tab. Or if you drink coffee,
If you like coffee,
you like coffee,
got-
also go there. We have a coffee sponsor that is also tangentially tabletop-related. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. We'll be back on Friday for the Dragon of Icespire Peak or something. So, thanks, friends, for watching. We'll see you Friday.
goodbye.
friends.